And we're live once again with another episode of the Jumping Junipers. Playing Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Last session, the party have gathered as much information as possible on a certain froghemoth, preparing themselves for what could be an incredible, deadly fight. Potions and information about the beast, its whereabouts, and even some of the history behind the Bullywug nation, we should say, because Downfall wasn't the first town. No, so not Downfall. Oh, it is Downfall. Yeah, Downfall wasn't the first town. This is just one of many civilizations. Before that, there was Muckstump and Blackmoor, and according to the Bullywugs, one of them was taken over by the evil Marrow, these fish-like predators of the waterways. And as for Muckstump, it was once a sprawling town which was run by a king who got too greedy for his own good, lured a froghemoth into its lair, and then when the froghemoth grew up and became more and more demanding of food, the Bullywugs couldn't keep up, and it eventually started devouring Bullywugs themselves. And now it lies as an abandoned village. And I think Earl of Blackmoor once told you about a story where a pillar rose up from the center of town in Blackmoor, and that's when the appearance of the Marrows began. All right, so we're gonna quickly flash back though, right back to the very end of the session prior, because we were wanting to have a little insight onto Ulric, as they were the only ones who managed to remember Baird during the night. So we'll flash back there. Right now, it would be the morning, and Ulric, you're recounting memories of the previous night, trying to untwine this web. It's like a fog over your mind, but you're starting to recall key details. Specifically, one thing comes to mind as you're trying to focus on it, and that's Baird. They were there the night before. This isn't just a stranger waking up in your camp this time. Baird was there, and you pictured them pretty clearly in your mind. So, Baird, what does Ulric see? What does Ulric remember from his watch?
So, as you all had finished your discussions on what you're going to do to try to remember Baird, the air would get heavy as everyone was beginning to prepare for bed, and at that point you would see Baird coming up from the riverbank where he had stepped away to let you all discuss what you were intending to do. You remember Vaike the same way he always does, assuring Baird that it'll work, it'll definitely work. Not to worry about it. Garreth agrees with that. And that's whenever you remember Baird speaking. His voice is quiet and rough and lacks the energy you expect Baird to speak with. And as he speaks, he says, "No matter what happens, it'll be alright either way." And as he's saying this, you see as almost the color begins... It's almost as if the color is draining out of Baird as it's getting to the end of the day. His energy is spent. It seems less that he's trying to convince you all that it's going to be alright, and more like he's trying to convince himself that it's trying to be alright. And right before everyone goes to bed, Baird would make a momentary request, a simple thing in passing, and seems like he feels like he looks like he's breaking a rule by even asking this. Um, would you all look at me like that just for a few more minutes? And he looks desperate as he asks this. It's clear that he trusts you all with everything. But that sort of spark of hope in his eyes is wavering. Um, the best thing you can describe it as is a bruised and bloodied prize fighter. His body is barely hanging on as he's fending himself from blow after blow after blow. Um, and those are sort of the bigger details there.
Okay. So yeah, that's what comes to mind, Ulric. All of those memories are at the forefront of your mind, and that analogy really speaks to you as a as a pit fighter. It's yourself.
Yeah.
You get that analogy. In fact, that's your thoughts, probably. How you picture it.
Wow.
What would you like to do before like everyone's waking up and you know how this is going to go? Everyone's going to start to see Baird as some sort of intruder or stranger, and then question them, interrogate them, whatever it is. But you would have to earn their trust once again. Did you want to try and take the initiative, or
Could
it's
I,
up to
before
you?
everyone wakes up, can I like walk over to Baird really quick?
Okay, yeah.
Psst. Hey, hey, Baird. Kind of like kick him a little bit to like wake him up.
Yeah. You come to bed.
Yeah,
Ulrich is calling your name. And you're sure hours have passed. You've had sleep, but you're not sure how long.
Baird, I think, would wake up and he'd look like shocked, like he is looking around, unsure if he's still asleep, if he's dreaming. Um,
Hmm.
this can't be real, can it? Is kind of the way Baird is reacting. Is kind of like,
I remember. My great Minotaur intellect made me remember.
how?
I don't know. But I don't know if I could keep remembering, but I remember now, and I'll try harder to, but I think right now we just got to make sure everyone else doesn't try to attack you at the very least, which I think will be fine. It hasn't happened yet, but I remember.
You would see that there's this sort of warmth that overcomes Baird for a moment. Like it's he sort of smiles. And then he would pull you into a hug, Ulrich.
Or hugs back. It's okay. It's okay. I think soon enough we'll all remember. I think they just gotta get on my level first.
Yours were the strongest of us, Ulric.
I figured. See, I don't need a brain cell to remember things. I just need a brain cell to think about things.
You start to hear mischief stirring with the buzzing of flies. Kind of rolls over and lets a belch out. He's like the cockerel of the morning. Instead of like a cock-a-doodle-doo, you just get like this
Is
loud billowing
Gultic pinned
frog
under
noise.
half of mischief? That's my question.
Yes, probably. They're like using him as a pillow.
Is that my alarm clock? The mischief burp.
It's
like
whenever
using who as a pillow?
Yep.
Mischief is using Gothic as a pillow, or Gothic using Mischief as
Yeah.
a pillow?
Yeah, no. Mischief's using Gloltic as a pillow.
Yeah.
It's like, get off of me, you big lump. Ah.
Morning,
Notus.
Goldtick. Oh, I'll get him and I'll roll the frog off of him. Come on, big
Thanks.
man.
Oh, I'm really stiff. I need to do some stretches.
Oh yeah, you know what time it is. We gotta, stretch,
Sharpen
then
swords.
we gotta run. Try to do our morning sprint. What's up, Ulric?
Wow.
Ulric, who's that?
Hey, Vaike,
Uh,
look at your
an
tattoo.
intruder in the camp.
Look at my tattoo. What's a bird? Why did I spell bird wrong?
Because you suck at
Every
spelling.
time.
Vaike, ask your weird sword what a bird is.
Snickersnack, I'm sorry he called you a weird sword, but what's a bird?
Snake. You can hear them almost audibly sigh into your ear. And they say, that is a question you have asked yourself many, many times.
Oh, thank you. It's a question I've asked myself many, many times. Ulrich, what is that supposed to mean?
So that person is the bear. Long story short, you guys are all dumb, and I'm smarter than you all, and I remembered Baird, but every morning you guys forget him, but seems like I didn't for very certain reasons that are pretty obvious.
It makes sense to me. What's up, Bird? How's it going?
You're just gonna accept that?
I mean,
It isn't one of your pranks, Ulric, huh?
I don't know what I stand to gain from letting a complete stranger in the camp and saying you guys are all dumb.
Because if it's a prank, I'm totally in.
No, this is real.
Oh. All right.
I
Vaike says so.
I never see Ulrich this passionate or this happy about something, so we just gotta roll with it.
I imagine he's just radiating pride at this point, and this all I can see is blinding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's glowing a little bit.
Especially in your eyes, Notus. What color is that?
I imagine it's some form of yellow. It's so bright, it hurts the eyes.
I know this
Gold.
early morning.
Yeah.
Oh, this early in the morning, all that pride.
Huh? Wait, what's happening? Garreth wakes up with a smudge of ink on his face as he's been writing in his book all night.
There's we got a new friend. It's Bird.
An old friend.
Oh, yeah, an old friend.
Bird. Okay. Well, join the team.
Yeah, so I'm sure you know everything, right? We don't gotta like go over anything.
We were gonna go back to Downfall to deliver the painting.
Ah. Yeah, he knows.
Maybe deal with that Froghemoth is what you were muttering about last night?
Oh, me?
We were going to ask around about the Froghemoth. But hello, what are you doing there? What are you doing there? You weren't here last night.
A perceptive Garreth starts to notice all around the treetops and branches, there does appear to be a great many shadowy figure watching. All the boggles from Downfall have followed you this whole way and seem to be silently stalking you guys, just up in the treetops.
Yo, Jack, what's happening?
Oh.
Well, I bet
well,
they're annoyed that they don't have their food sources anymore.
Yeah.
Or
Would
friends,
you
as
like
we'd
me
like
to
to call
shoot
them.
them?
Nah, not yet. We're not shooting them yet.
Okay.
They're just hungry.
Mm. They're probably following me.
You can join us.
No, don't invite them. They're ugly. Look at them.
What? People invite you as well, right?
That's messed up.
Come on.
Like first
They're
I'm
nice.
dumb as a rock. Now I'm ugly. Words cut deep.
Was
Garrett.
it Ulric?
Mm.
Was it Ulric who overheard Baird say, "You can follow me if you want"? I can't remember exactly. I know Ulric was around near Baird the whole time, but yeah, Baird, you told the Buggles
Yes, I
to
did.
follow me if you want.
I
Yeah,
did.
I can't remember who was present at that point. Might have just been you, but
I think Garreth and Ulric were nearby.
okay. So Ulric, having retained their memories, would remember. Yeah, Baird actually almost requested they would follow you instead of pestering the children anymore.
I'm pretty sure I do
Um,
remember negotiating with them and leaving the children alone. And
mm.
I can extrapolate from that they will choose us as a food source rather than the children.
Now, why would they be following us? We're not sad. No one here is really sad.
Is that really true?
Well,
Are you
Notus would
sad?
know.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, you definitely see it.
Yeah.
Are you telling me I'm wrong?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, are they just gonna like follow us?
Everyone, raise your hand if you're sad. Okay. Raise your hand.
I think Ulric would have
You
insight on
see-
that too, considering he had that stuff from last night as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'll put
definitely.
Vaike 2's hand down.
Okay.
Raise one hand
Squirt
if
the
you're
oil
happy.
can.
Raise one hand if you're sad.
The little oil can says, "Well, I would raise my hand, but I don't have any.
Why are you
I'm
sad?
more hungry than I am sad. I'll be honest.
How do we feed you?
He needs oil.
Well, it just so happens this is the perfect opportunity. If one of you could nab one of those boggles, that'd be grand."
You eat boggles?
Oh, no. I do happen to lap up their oil they seem to leave behind everywhere. You remember from Loomlodge? They tried to slip you up, make puddles everywhere.
Oh.
I just need a few drops,
Are you like
maybe
into
a few more.
Are Are you into organic stuff? Like, how does pumpkin oils seem for you?
Ugh, no. Pumpkin juice is sticky. I need. Well, boggle oil can be sticky, I guess.
I'm pretty sure he does both, right, Jack? You do slippery and sticky.
They did. Where's Jack? Jack?
Yes.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hiding. I mean, I can give you something that's akin to oil, but it's more like pumpkin juice. It acts like oil.
So you're not into organic stuff?
No, not really. I much prefer that ichor, the black oily stuff they secrete. And if I recall, I did have a little bit of a deal with you. That was I would show you the way to Yon, so long as I had some of that stuff. I need to be topped up.
I'll call it to the Boggles. Would one of you be willing to give us some oil?
It would make us very
One of them
sad.
Well,
To be fair,
One of them
everybody
hops
down here
down.
is a little bit sad. I can see it. There's no hiding it.
mhm.
Vaike's not sad.
Hey, big question. Are these Boggles feeling lonely?
They are like born of loneliness. So, yes,
Can't they feed on each other's loneliness?
that would be
Infinite
cannibalism, and
Oh,
and secondly, it would pull that emotion from the other person who needs the loneliness, right? So one would be empty of loneliness, whilst the other one would be full.
Wait.
One of the Boggles does say, in exchange for some of your loneliest memories, we will give you oil.
Baird would sort of like look back and then go, I don't think that you would be able to handle that.
Gonna overdose the poor Boggle.
Overdose. Trust me, we have definitely been rise and fall through so many emotions in the Feywild. We have
I can
experienced it
imagine.
all.
I can imagine Jack
The
saying
lowest of the
something
lows.
like, he's not exaggerating. What I want to see is Fry.
Mm.
Are you intending on
Regardless.
stealing the memories? Or do you just want the feeling of them?
The feelings are fleeting. We would need to feed again later. But if we had the memory, we would stay full for longer. So long as we remember it.
But it's much like cutting off a river at its source.
Hmm. They all seem to
Why let the
gather
chicken lay
around.
the Why let the chicken lay the eggs if you can kill the chicken and get the feast now? But a feast won't get you through the winter.
Whatever you can spare, then. We'll take just a morsel for now. You said we could follow you.
I did.
Wait, they remember?
They've been following them the whole time. I don't even think these boggers have been to sleep. Regardless, If
You know
they've been drawn to the emotion regardless of
Mhm.
what they remember. It's their only source. They've been following the nearest source for a while. So,
Mm.
yeah, if you're happy to shed some sad memories, or even just let them kind of be near you for the morning,
Yeah,
they will happily secrete enough oil to fill up Squirt.
yeah. I'll do that. I'll
Mhm.
even sing a song to help bring the emotions to their zenith, as it were.
Okay. And that would that would mean you now have almost like two Jacks in the party because
Mhm.
Squirt says, "I can I can use some of the boggle oil if we ever need it. So, in case of emergencies."
Oh,
So yeah, you got two things that can basically make puddles now. Of course,
Puddle Squad.
Does Squirt
yeah,
create grease or the bogle oil
both.
effect?
Yeah,
Oh,
boggle oil, 3 applications.
But
only
yeah, Baird will
3?
put it on his
Aw.
docket of things to do in the morning is to feed the boggles.
Mostly, he does like the slippery oil more though. I think he'll have three applications of slippery.
And the DC?
It's 11.
Aw.
Yeah, well, you're not normally meant to have a boggle pet from level 3.
Squirt is not a boggle
Um,
pet.
I'm saying, but Jack is. So when you go, oh, that's because Jack has a higher DC because you've
Yeah.
had because Jack is tied to you. But for characters and parties that don't have a boggle, this is their chance to use boggle oil. So it just so happens you've already got one. So now you got 2. But Squirt is very appreciative, and they say, "Ah, that's better. I
Can
was
I give
barely getting by on just drops."
Could I give all the boggles a pat on the head before I'm
You
sure that they're
can,
going to
yes.
go back to stalking from a distance? But
Sure, yeah, they will definitely slink away again for now, but they
am
each
I?
want to get close to you, close enough that you can reach and give them pats.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
7.
5.
Am I the
Yes.
Snow White to their 7 dwarfs?
Ah,
What's going
there you are. Hello.
on?
There's
Oh
one
my
last
gosh,
one that
8
comes out of
boggles.
there's the last one is very, very shy, comes out and quickly comes up to you and
Yeah, I
I
give him a
almost thought someone was left behind at Loom Lurch. Oh, it
they
was
leave
the
a
one
couple
that
of your
was
feathers a little oily,
sticky.
but nonetheless,
yeah.
yeah,
They're
unless
free to
you
continue
are
following us as long as they wish.
okay. They will probably slink away into the shadows for now, but they seem content. And yeah, for now, that's the first feeding of the boggles. And
I'm
Squirt
sure
says,
Jack
"Well,
got some too.
oh yeah, for sure, yeah. You can see he's positioned right, like close. Mm-hmm. I'm just overseeing the process, making sure they're not stealing any memories. Yeah,
Yeah, I
you can
just
see a little
pat,
bit of drool.
yeah, just pat Jack on the head. I'm like, I love you too, Jack.
Wow, shudders. Squirt says, "Well, I'm ready to go to Yarn anytime you want. Though I hear you got many more things and chores to do, so I'll kick back with the rest of you guys for now. You seem to be staring at me a lot. Would you like to hold me?" He's talking to you, Notus.
Aw.
You're muted, Steph. I think.
It's all right. I won't spoil your beautiful clothes.
I think Steph is muted.
Steph is muted.
Does this
No,
one
sorry,
talk?
I had to nip off my mum phone. Sorry, I missed that.
Ah, yes, sending spells. You can't predict them.
Ah.
Would you like to hold me? So Squirt Squirt the oil can, asking you, Notus. It's only because you keep staring at me all day long.
No.
Oh. Well, what's the reason for the staring?
Because you're an oil can and you can talk.
Ah, we're still going around in circles on that one, aren't we? Well, I may be an oil can, but I've got all the amenities of, a real sentient creature. Got my aspirations, my traits, skills.
Of course he can notice. He's an oil can, not an oil can't.
I poke him and
Damn
knock him
it!
over.
Damn you!
Ah!
I wanted to say that.
Oh! Hey, precious oil! You start spilling a little bit.
Oh, no.
Hey, stop picking on the little guy.
Check.
Yeah.
Here, I'll pick him up. I'll tuck him in the vest pocket. You can ride with me.
All right.
I was gone.
You're the one who flies around everywhere.
Not anymore.
Not
Can
anymore.
I like reach down and grab like a piece of like wood or whatever? Because Baird like carves things with his, he has his like
Oh.
carved charms and things. Can I make a little stopper? For
Oh,
Squirt, so
Yeah,
he
sure,
doesn't-
like a cork.
Yeah, so he doesn't spill all over the place when he's not wanting to.
Yeah, cool. Fair enough. Yeah, you can put just like a little cork in the top.
Yep.
Hmm.
Is he
All
muffled
right.
now when he talks?
No, he's got a little face on the front of him.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you. You can just about see his little mouth at the bottom.
mhm.
It's like a little
Well, he
moving
seems-
dent on the can.
That's it. Yeah, they're dense. Yeah. All right. Well, if everyone's happy to flash forward now, we can get right back to where we were. Okay. So, as a little
Where
brief,
were we?
we were outside Downfall,
Doubtful.
and we were just about to set out towards. I think it was Muckstump.
Yep.
That
We had set up
sounds
the
about
capacities outside of Billy Buck
Lady
Keep.
Buck.
We had
Look, I'm telling you guys, I need
right.
to. I think it's a great plan for me to be a baby frog hemoth and like flailing around in the water because I'm green.
it's slippery oil.
I think it's a great plan.
Oh wait, do we have choices? Can I be the baby froggy myth?
Are you green?
I mean,
I can
How-
be.
how are you going to become green?
Well, we could figure it out. I'm not the idea man.
Figure it out right now. No, I mean, I thought you were the smartest one.
Vaike, you're not ugly enough to be a froggy myth.
Okay, I guess I can't be a frog hemoth, guys.
I'm not either, but I want to jump in the
Nope.
water with the froggy myth.
Oh dear.
Does anybody have a way to
Oh,
make this
small-
man green?
If not, I understand you could do it and have all the fun.
No. I can tell by the look in your eyes. you
Hmm.
I
want
mean,
it.
we could make you green. I don't think that's going to change all that much.
Yeah.
But if Ulric is the froghemoth, baby froghemoth, are we making fun of all froghemoths because he's got the clown makeup on?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh,
You gotta wash that stuff off already.
No, I can't. Gives me magic powers.
It's
Well,
true.
I mean, so we send Ulric into the water. He starts flailing around, and we lure the frog hemoth out, and then we start fighting it.
I mean, I think having you be slippery, but also, we have the soap, and I
More
think
soap?
I think I could skip the soap on the water to clear it up as much as possible.
ooh.
Well, I mean, we just want it in the same spot, right? We don't want it to go dip back below the surface, so we can see it. We want
Yeah,
it on
fine.
the surface.
That's why we want all the soap everywhere at once.
Yeah, so the soap does clean away the mark. That way you can see beneath the surface.
Baird will try skipping like a flat rock on some like of the swamp water as they're going past, and Baird is not aware that this is what it is, but the mage hand is making it skip like an extra 30 feet.
Oh, okay.
Like just
Yeah. Splashes away. You're expecting some sort of
no. I'm just showing
emerging.
that. I'm showing that.
Practicing.
I was saying that
Ah.
I could skip the soap.
I can
I
do better
see.
than that. I'll skip a rock. How many skips do I get?
Okay, give me a strength check.
Ooh, I'm good at these.
Damn you.
Not bad.
What did you get?
23.
Oh yeah, okay. So you skip it like good 4 times. And I think Baird, you can make it skip as many times as you really will it to within a 30-foot radius. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
You
Is Mage Hand
you
invisible?
see so yes, this one is. So
No.
weirdly, what happens is like Baird skips it like 3 times. You do it and you skip 4 times, and then suddenly Baird's rock comes up out of the water, sees your rock doing this, and then skips 1 more time, and then 2 more times, and then goes back
5
underneath
more.
the water.
To 8.
I'm just gonna shake my head. I hate the Feywild.
Ah.
Nothing makes
Baird
sense.
sees the rock do it like that, and Baird is like, huh? Like, what happened? Why did the rock check?
Oh.
But yeah, so okay, so if
Mhm.
we get the frog human to the surface, how are we gonna make sure he stays there? He doesn't just swim away from our soap.
Well, you
Hmm.
grab it.
Look, I'm really flattered you think I'm big enough, but these frog humans are massive. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep it still.
How massive is it again?
As big as an elephant, you were told.
Hungo.
So
Elephants are
that's
huge.
huge. Okay.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't have a way to make myself bigger.
But you can be slippy.
How does that get him to stay in the
How
same
long?
spot?
How long does the
Okay.
slippy oil last?
Hours.
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 Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So we should probably, depending on when it would be, when we would need to apply it, like when we're getting close. I guess someone needs to help oil up Vaike because he can't hold the
Yeah,
bottle.
8 hours. Yeah, you can oil up anytime you want. It takes 10 minutes.
Who do you want rubbing you up, Vaike?
Shit. I get a choice.
How
Yeah,
dare
Jack.
Is there a choice?
Yeah. Come on, Jack.
All right.
Wait, well, hold on. Are we convinced that
I'll,
I'm gonna be in the water?
You got a
Oh,
swimming
oh.
speed.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
yeah,
I do have a swimming speed, I guess. You're
you
right.
probably last better than me.
Yeah.
The only other person I think would be a good choice is Notus, because they said that the thunderstorms were good to hid from the thunderstorms.
did. It was 1 night, but that doesn't mean it's a thunderstorm very often. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Mhm.
You're saying Notice is a thunderstorm, kind
Yeah.
of in
Yeah.
a weird way. Right. Yeah,
I
that's up
guess.
to you.
Because I mean, Notus is air.
Yeah, I know. I think we need our
Mhm.
thunder on the back line. I'll get
Mistress
in.
also has a swim speed, so
Yeah, I don't want that frog
Yeah.
anywhere near the frog he missed.
Wait. Mischief is big enough to attempt to grapple.
I don't want mischief anywhere near this frog he missed.
Hmm. Why is that, Vaike?
I feel like this frog would probably want to eat mischief the most out of anybody here.
But what if mischief eats it back?
What about me? I think we heard this thing ate bullywugs before. Should I stay back as well?
No, you can come up and fight it.
Okay.
Come on. If it's gonna eat a bullywug, look at me. I'm looking pretty green. Wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah. You're greener than me right now.
But you're orange, Gultic.
You're orange.
I am?
He is?
What?
I mean, I guess Vaike would still be greener than him.
I don't know if I'm being trolled or Gloltic's being trolled.
No,
Look at his orange.
Gloltic.
no. So
Gloltic is seriously orange.
Gloltic is orange.
Is he actually?
he's
Yeah.
orange.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait.
I
Chris,
thought
Yeah.
I thought I was green this whole time.
Oh dear.
Gultic, I'll get down one knee and put arm on his shoulder. The only green that matters is the green in here, and I'll point to his chest.
His stomach.
He wipes a tear away, moved clearly from this. Morgoth says, shall we get on with this? It's still quite a trek to Maxstump, and
Hold on, give
we're
me 10
not
minutes.
making good time.
Give me 10 minutes.
8. You get 8.
Give me 10 minutes. No. 10 minutes. Jack, oil me up. And I'll
All right, Jack.
I'll Jack
Yeah.
oil me up.
Oh, rub it in deep.
Wow.
On the back of the neck.
Oh,
Okay,
Jack.
you're gonna have to take that shirt off.
oh.
I
Dude,
need to get under
6.
the
Who's
pecs.
By the end of this, who's shiny? Vaike or the pumpkin? That's the question.
Hold on, we gotta get a little
Jack
bit
is
on
gonna
Jack,
be as
too.
slippery as fake when this is all done.
Oh man. Yeah, no, Jack thoroughly enjoys this, I guess, for whatever reason.
It's because it's
There
causing.
you go.
Thank you.
It's because it's silly.
Here, Ulric, try
There you
grabbing
go.
me.
You're all
Try grabbing
oiled
me.
up.
Grab me, Ulric.
Okay.
Roll an athletics check, and well, actually, you can grab him. That part's no problem. I mean, you can make a athletics or acrobatics, Vaike.
Oh, I'll just fail it. I want him to grab me.
Yeah. So okay, so you're grappled. You are actually grappled, but you can easily slip out. So rather than having to spend like a whole action to get out, you just spend 5 feet of your movement, and whoop, you slip right out of his grip. And there's nothing you can do to gain any kind of like traction or friction on him. It just slips right out. It's like a bar of soap.
Wow, that
And you're no
felt
longer
really
grappled.
Gross.
It's like your hands, but all over you.
Yeah,
like-
that's awful.
I hope you guys know how much I sacrificed. This is like a nightmare come true.
I think it seems like you're enjoying it.
You're enjoying this way too much, fake.
I enjoyed Jack putting the oil on me. I'm not enjoying being oiled up. Mischief.
No, no,
Oh.
no.
Slips right in.
Yeah, he goes to swallow you, but you slip right back out, Vaike, and Notus gives him a good telling off. Yeah, you can easily slip out of restraints, grapples. Yeah, even as you're trying to be swallowed, you can slip between his lips.
Oh wait,
And
hold on,
out.
guys. We should just go fight that hag right now. She can't swallow me.
She's
No,
just gonna swallow the rest of us.
No, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Can't swallow me.
She can't
Wait.
swallow.
Yeah.
I'll like. Yeah, we should go fight her. We should
Oh,
go fight her.
No.
speaking of the hag, I need to ask you something, Chris.
Mhm.
Bevorda made a comment regarding the mirror shard, where she
Oh, yeah.
mentioned it turned dark at one point. It's almost
Yes.
like she could have seen everything that happened, even after Jack got the other necklace.
She's referring
I'm-
to when you put it in the
I put
hole.
it into the hole one time, but I believe, or
Mhm.
can I make an insight check to see if that was the only time the glass stopped working, or if
Went
there
dark.
were other times she couldn't look through?
If it was all staticky whenever it was on Jack.
Yeah,
that's it.
it should have been. She shouldn't have been able to see anything at all after we got the necklace.
The necklace.
But I feel
right.
like she was seeing stuff.
Yeah, Jack has the
Okay.
necklace of anti-scrying.
Yeah.
Maybe
so
she
we-
was seeing us, but it was buffering. Like
was-
she's like, my signal's bad. What's going on?
It's 240p. She could just see shapes. She could just see shapes and colors.
Like all the audios. I think she.
Yeah, let me check the actual stuff itself. Because Pavlona
While wearing this
has...
amulet, you are hidden from divination magic. You can't be targeted by such magic or perceived through magical scrying sensors,
Mm-hmm.
which technically means the mirror.
Okay.
That is how I interpreted the amulets.
Okay. So, Lorna's Staff of Shattered Sights, it's called. If you place a shard of glass from a broken mirror close to the head of the staff, holding it, blah, blah, blah. As an action, yeah, okay. As an action, I can cast a special version of the Clairvoyant spell to visually perceive anything that is reflected in a shard of glass enchanted by the staff. Spell's duration is indefinite. I can use it as many times as I wish. It's called Looking Glass. So she's using it on the shard. Can't use scrying on Jack. Can't use like divination to like find Jack. But the shard of glass is sort of a separate thing, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
what was the
Still, Jack
situation?
can't be perceived through the glass.
They can't be targeted by such magic or perceived through magical scrying sensors. Yeah, they can't see Jack through that clairvoyance.
Okay.
Bizarrely. Yeah. But it is on Jack right now, so I guess they wouldn't see them anyway, right? Because it's facing outwards
Yeah.
from his head. It's just like a POV of Jack's position. But if it was turned around, they wouldn't see Jack
Yeah.
at all. They'd just be invisible.
So they wouldn't see anything.
That's how that would work.
Then the amulet doesn't work as we intended it to.
In that case, I could go with Bear to go. I will like nudge Jack, and I will go like play along, and I'll go, oh no, Jack, and then like make it look like he fell in the mud, and now the reflection of the glass is covered in mud.
One thing I will say, if you want to roll an insight, is that she did only say that she could see things.
Oh, like can't necessarily
can't hear.
Yeah.
Also, isn't our bargain done? So we don't need to hold on to it anymore.
She said we could keep it. It
Yeah.
was for us,
She
so
said
we can keep
She wants us to keep it.
Okay, yeah. So, oh no, a suspicious
Yeah,
hole, and toss it in the hole.
it. We've done
Yeah,
that
you
before.
figured
We've done this before.
Yeah, but we don't need it like mandatory on us. We can hold on to it, but toss it in the hole.
We can use it to
15?
give her information we want to give her.
No, not on you.
Okay. So with a 15, you definitely know it's only sight. She cannot hear
Yeah.
anything you're saying through it. So the conversation you're having right now is
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
deafened. So she can only see your actions.
Though we can write a note to Bav.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well-
we have.
It would be a mirror writing then, maybe.
Yeah, we'd have to mirror the writing, I guess. We'd have to write it backwards.
We'll just put it in the hole for now.
Okay.
She doesn't need to know what we're up to.
She did want us to wear it.
I don't.
Yeah, she
care.
requested specifically.
You know what? She can make all the requests she wants, but I would rather not. I would rather not show her what I look like in the middle of combat. You know what I'm saying?
No. Okay. One more thing. Bert, when you were writing the letter to Scap,
The mirror piece was in the hole.
Jax didn't see the letter at all, right?
No.
Cool.
That was when I was like the letter was in the hole when Jack came back. The only alternative is technically the mirror piece would have been left, unless Jack's being resummoned left the mirror piece by the.
The mirror
That-
piece would either have been left at the ship thing, because that's where Jack was before I summoned him back some time ago.
Mm-hmm.
But since Jack actually had the mirror piece on them in Downfall, it probably got teleported with them when I teleported summoned him back.
Yeah,
But
they've
no,
got it.
Jack didn't help with the letter or anything like that.
No.
Okay. So yeah, they don't really know exactly that it's all going on, and you would need to like really kind of show them what you're writing, like picking it up and
Holding it.
showing from, because yeah, exactly, like viewing it over the top. All right. So for now, what's happening with the shard? Are you leaving it on Jack, or are you
I'm
trying to
leaving
hide
it
it?
on Jack, but it's more I
Okay.
need to know whether or not. What are the limits of the glass? Because apparently we are still seen, and hiding the shard is going to be suspicious.
It would. But I mean, she's requested you to go take out this froghemoth anyway, haven't they? So
yeah.
This is
So that's
you're working for Bav in this instance.
Yeah.
All right. If she wants to show, I can put on a damn show for her, I guess. Here, make sure like we get a good camera angle when we get to the swamp. You know.
Jack, hold the glass like this so you get the angles all right.
I can ask Jack, wanna grease up some trees?
Trees. Does the trees need?
Yes.
I think we're
So he has a bolt and ends around.
Oh my god.
Oh right. Morgul is quick to shut this down and says, excuse me, this is not a performance. As much as I love a good play, this is serious business. This fight could be deadly.
Morgul, every
It is
fight.
important you must all focus.
Every fight's a
It's
performance,
important that
Morgul.
if you're
It's my
gonna die
performance.
with a smile on your face, no regrets.
I see. Well, it is good to have good morale. I will vouch for that, but just know the seriousness of this fight. Okay. Well, are we ready? I think it's this way.
Yep.
Watch your feet. And she continues to lead you deeper and further into the mists. This finally emerges into a clearing.
I will before we
this...
like as we're going. I will use augury on Adage to see if we've got a good plan.
Okay,
I'll just watch
we'll do it right here
the grounds
on the outskirts.
Yep.
What is the course of action? Going into Blackmoor, or the fact you're facing a froghemoth, which
I think facing
going into Muckstump, facing a froghemoth. Okay, well, okay. You see the dagger. Are you putting it on the ground or like holding it? Just holding it.
Yeah, like I hold it in my hand and like you know those eagle toys where you balance it on one edge? I'm like doing that with a piece of that edge. Like I'm balancing.
Okay, perfect. Well, then in that case, it does just that. It balances, and it tips from one side to another, almost as if it hangs in a delicate balance, which could tilt one way or the other depending. Depending on what? You're not sure, but it is certainly dependent on something. But it's very possible this goes bad, and you like the threat of the knife just falling is real.
I will let everyone know that we need to be aware this could go very badly. We need to, if we have to, we may need to be ready and willing to retreat. If we have to. But we also could just win.
All right.
I like the winning option.
Okay. It's game time. Where's this froghemoth then, Morgott? She says, we should maybe be quiet. This is, Maxtown. Not as I remember it, but, this place is practically sunk beneath the mud. And indeed, you see many a building has fallen, collapsed, or simply drowned in the muck and mire. There's a few rooftops still left slanted in the mud.
Should we get out
Other
the
buildings are nothing more than just some floating planks. Yeah, you can get on the raft if you want.
I'm asking Morgott if she thinks the raft would be a good idea. Like whispering it.
We should.
Okay, yeah, I will.
How many of those basil soap do you have, Beard? You got.
I believe we were given the a
you
large
got two,
chunk
didn't
of
you?
we were given the testing recipe. We were given like the her crazy algae soup.
That's right, and you also had a freebie, which is one of the new test products. Okay,
Yeah.
so she says, before we go any closer, we should maybe clear the waters so we can see.
Yeah, Baird will take depending on like if I just need to use it all at once or whatever, or if it's like I can shave off pieces, I would like shave a flat like a nice flat thing, so it's like a flat stone, and then I would throw it and the mage hand would drag it along the water. Or rather the
The
Feywild would
drag,
drag it into the water.
if it's only a slither, it does not enough to clear the water in a wide radius. It'll only clear like the area kind of closest to you. To fully have the effect, you would need to like basically use the whole soap effectively. But
Okay, yeah.
if
I
if
will
you're
try to clear
slicing
as
into
much.
separate pieces and then scattering
just
them,
that-
that's fine as well.
Yeah, I'm just trying to use as much to clear as much water as possible. I was just using the cutting it up to explain like getting it in multiple places rather than
Yep. Okay.
Work better with greater surfaces. So yeah,
that's perfect then. Yeah. So if you cut it up multiple pieces, scatter them into the outskirts, you start to see the entire water clean up, and you're able to see beneath the waters. There isn't much movement here. Maybe a few water skaters and bugs, but not much fish, and certainly no froghemoth. And you can all give me perception checks just to see if maybe it's hiding somewhere. But with the waters being clear, it's hard to tell. An 18, Garreth. Okay, that's good rolls. Oh, another 18.
I can Bardic Insp Garreth, actually, I think.
Oh, I was going to guidance check.
Those are all successes. You don't need to roll those.
Okay.
So you
19
don't
for the
see
check.
any 19. Yeah, you don't see any large like hiding creatures. No sort of big lumps or predators waiting in the water. And you remember from Ziff or maybe from the other Bullywog noble, that Murtops, that was it. He did describe that they are patient ambush hunters, and they usually sit with their eye stalks just resting on the top of the water, or at least one of them, always surveying the kind of surrounding. But there's no sign of any of those
No, I
anywhere.
saw. Mm.
No, the place is clear. But you do spot with that 18, there is one or two buildings that, though they have kind of sunken and collapsed, you can see like a window and like they just the edge of a door frame that hasn't completely been devoured by the swamp.
Mm.
Those buildings are similar to the ones in Downfall, but like smaller huts, and they would not be able to fit a froghemoth inside of them. They're much too small.
Ah.
Yeah, we're talking like little hut-sized.
Would we be able to get over to those without any danger? Because we're able to tell that it isn't, at least as far as we can tell. It
Can't
was
see
kind
anything in that direction. As if you kind of like raft your way over, you can see all the way to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Could I get in the water and start like flailing?
Keep in the water.
Yes, you can make a commotion, make a splash, as they say.
Rest
It
of the party
is
stealth
enough
like,
that.
Should I? No, no, no.
Oh, it's up to you.
That was a should
It's
I
up
to
to
the
you.
party.
Okay.
we could try.
Try to draw them out. What do froghemoths sound like?
Mischief makes a croak.
Mischief, you're so smart.
Sounds like this.
Yeah, I'll get into the water and I'll start flailing around, and I'll shoot out some vines, some thorn whips into the air to make it look like I got tentacles.
The rest of the party should stealth like off to the
Okay.
side if you're going to try to draw it out.
Yeah, I'll try to draw it out if you guys want to get in position.
Yeah. Then, as you're doing this, you do make enough of a commotion that you hear some nearby rustling and some reeds, and you hear the splashing as well on the other side of you in the water, like a light splashing, like a kind of plip plop plip plop plop sound. You can investigate either one of those if you want. They didn't sound like they didn't sound like a massive shifting of something. Kind of just like a light rustling and a small splash.
What do we want to go check out, gang? The small splash or the rustling?
Can I look that direction?
Yeah, I'll say a moment later, if you're looking in those directions, you do see a small little river turtle suddenly like splashing through the water, trying to like move swiftly and not be spotted. It's like moving from one cover to another, but you seem simply startled a small turtle.
Can I wave at him?
It looks like panicked, almost like, oh god, I hope they don't see me. And it's like getting further away from you, but at a very slow pace. There's so much
Right.
muck in the water, it's probably struggling.
Can I use the mage hand to pick it up and bring it over to me?
Yeah. It's like coming. It just gets to the top of the water, and you pick up the shell, and you still see their hands like like paddling in the air.
This
I imagine
poor
it's like
guy.
I think Bear just thinks, man, I wish I could see what this turtle is freaking out about. And then the Feywild just picks up the turtle and slowly moves it over to Bear.
Yeah. You see the turtle like look down at the water, looks back at you. Its eyes kind of dilate as the turtle is now lifted up like vertically, and its hands are like drooped over like a cat. When you pick up a cat, his hand, like its paws are just flopped.
Yeah.
It's like a turtle just staring at you now, blinking,
Yeah.
and it lets out like a small hiss sound. Yeah, I thought that was coming.
Aw, it
Speak
thinks
of
it's a
animals.
cat.
Hello.
spits up a bit of duckweed, and it says, "Ah, you're not gonna kill me, are you?"
No, we're looking for the big frog.
Big frog? You got two right there. He points
mean-
towards Glortig and Morgort.
The frog.
And Mischief! Oh no! Mischief, what are you doing here?
You guys go
You
back?
told me you was... Yeah! Oh, me and Mischief, we used to be little pals in this here swamp.
Oh,
Mischief turns and is like...
oh, you. Did you know about the frog hemoth mischief?
Oh. I'm not... Mischief's like, I've not been here for a while. Just, I've been in the courts, you know, with the ballywags.
Yeah.
Oh, go, right. Yeah, you became a royal mount. That's right. Got my own saddle, too. Nice, nice. Is that your, owner? Mischief looks around towards you, Notus. Says,
That's my pet.
that's my... that's my pet. Yeah. They fetch food for me, and it's great. They nearly got me killed earlier, though. Oh, that's terrible. So, you're looking for which type of frog?
Extra big. Huge.
Oh, you mean like the tentacled one?
Mm-hmm.
The god of frogs. Oh, beware the god of frogs. Yes, we know of the frog hemoth. He once dwelt here, but not anymore. Food ran out. Bullywugs ran. Nothing left to feed on. And after it left, well, I came in here. Coast is
Oh.
clear. Yeah.
You know where it went?
Yeah. Oh, it left some time ago, but I can tell you which way it went. And as soon as it says that, it seems to drop back into the water and splash, and it then begins paddling in a direction.
Okay.
As it does happen to go past one of the houses that are sunken into the water. If you still wanted to investigate that,
Yeah. If you'll wait for us, I'll take a look.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, this little turtle goes very slowly. So, the house seems to have a blocked up doorway, or there's the window. The door is like half submerged, but the window kind of sticks out at a slant. So you need to break your way in. Or force the door.
Can I try to be cool, like some of those cool rogue stories where they cut like a circle in the window?
How would you do that with a what, dagger?
With a dagger with adage.
Okay. You know, roll me a sleight of hand check. We'll see if that works.
Probably not, but no.
Nope, you're just gonna scratch the glass.
Damn. Not a rogue.
Yes, eh?
The door was locked or barred?
Half submerged.
Half submerged. So we can't just open it from the inside.
It's blocked up by a mass amount of grime and water. So,
Can I
yeah.
try to open
feels-
the
So-
window?
Preston, did you wouldn't be able to get rid of all the grime?
We probably need mold earth.
It might make it. Yeah, that it's like mud, right? And muck. So yeah, mold earth would definitely do it, but also you got to displace a great deal of like water and earth. So it's either a strength check to bust open the door or just smashing the window. But
Can I try
if
that?
you cleaned up if you use prestidigitation on the window, you would clean it up enough to be able to see through it.
Okay.
Let's do
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Go,
The windows.
prestidigitation.
The window is cleaned of all muck and grime. It still has the scratch on it. Going to need mending for that, but it does have a clear view into this heart, of which you can see a few shelves have sunk, and you can see there's actually like a welcome mat that is like floating around
This is
inside, and as it kind of drifts
Oh.
past the window, it
welcome
says,
Murtaugh's, like
yeah,
household, like,
yeah, yes, a merry welcome from Murtops. Or the Murtops Manor. Yeah.
Yeah,
And on the wall you can see some maybe like decorative features, like paintings that have all covered in grime. There's like a set of wooden blocks that spell out like splash, slurp, laugh. I don't know. Like live life, live,
Wow.
laugh, live. It's like it's splish, splash,
in my goop.
and then
Yeah, in my goop.
yeah, something like that. It's the equivalent of that.
Yep.
Unbothered, wet, happy in my goop.
Squelching in my goop. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And yeah, you see there is some other bits and bobs like floating around.
Yeah. Can I try to like get my fingers under the little window like sill and try to like pull up the window, like see if it'll open?
Mm,
My fingers.
um,
Here, use a dagger.
I have a crowbar.
okay. Yeah, give me another sleight of hand. Oh wait, strength with crowbar with advantage.
Is that athletics?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure. Okay. Okay, that does do it. After cleaning up the muck, you managed to get the crowbar into the seams, pop open the window, and get inside. And looking around, there's all kinds of detritus and random junk floating around. And I guess if you're giving it a good search, we'll need a D100 for the random trinkets.
What
How many?
item are you gonna find this time?
Oh, just
It's
one
just
or
roll one. Yeah. Here we go. 10. Okay, so you find a salt shaker shaped like Slanty Tower.
Oh,
Elmer must have lost this.
I went to the
Question.
slanty
Yeah.
tower and all I got was this pepper shaker.
if you place it on a flat surface, would it be straight
Mhm.
or would it be slanty?
It does stand, but it would be at an angle, right? So it wouldn't fall
Yeah.
over. By, it's got to stand that counterweights it. Yeah. Um. What, let's roll another one. Because you were looking for this is Murtop's stuff. He said to bring back any memorabilia.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Let's see what else there is. 55. Junk in here. The mask.
A 2-inch
Yeah, there
portrait
seems
of
to
a
be like.
sleeping elf.
Hmm.
At this point,
A
it would have
mask
to be
that
like
helps
chat.
you right. I'm trying to think what mask this would be.
A mask that
Hmm.
what?
Well, you don't know what it does, but I'm gonna see what else it could be. Roll another D100.
Did I find something cursed? Why? What does that
11.
make double numbers?
Okay.
Well, the other one was the double number.
11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It is a a brownie mask. Brownie is a creature you've not yet come across within the Feywild, but you've heard stories about them for sure. Brownies are wee folk of the forest and remote, secluded villages.
Gnomes?
Like tiny humanoids with pointed ears. Yeah, kind of like gnomes or halflings. But here's a like a typical brownie. They
Gnomes
have
with
little acorn
acorn
helmets.
vibes.
Yeah, clothed in leaves, mosses, animal skins, occasionally even doll clothing. But yeah, there's a brownie mask. Does look
Okay.
well made, and it doesn't seem to be as grimy as all the rest of the stuff. And yeah, and we'll have to have one more because the rule of 3. So why don't Notus, you can roll a 66. What is with the double numbers? Seriously,
What the fuck?
unbelievable. 3 double numbers.
Wait, is this
Okay, and you find
an iron needle with an eye?
a little sewing kit as it happens.
Oh, I
This
give
is
that.
well. I was gonna. Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
I know you already have one.
As
but
you
you're not.
like. Mm-hmm.
When we say small,
as
how
it's
small
handed
are we
to you,
talking?
Notice. It's bullywug sized. So when I say small, I mean like it's got a collection of bits and bobs in it. It's not like it's got like some of them. Maybe other tools have like drifted away or been lost or pilfered, but it's a size for a bullywug, which would be normal medium sized. So yeah, as you're handed this sewing kit, you hear a kind of a clatter and an iron needle kind of falls to one side on the kit and like is basically straight in your line of sight, and immediately you sense there is some sort of emotion that comes from it, and I'll say that there
Right,
is
first a
some sort
sentient
of
oil can, now a needle.
yeah, it doesn't seem sentient, but there's like an emotion
It has
tied to it,
feelings.
and you would see that it does, and it's kind of a reddish color. And the aura around it is more spiky. It's not like a
Hmm.
a faded aura. It's like a sharpish kind of aura.
Okay.
Yeah. I think
I'll
red is the
pick it up,
correct
I
color.
guess.
Yeah, it's got like it's like a needle and thread, right? So like it's got like an eye on it
Hmm.
that you can thread needle through, but there's nothing in it
Mhm.
right there at the moment.
I mean, if we're not really doing much right now, then I'll thread the needle, see what happens. I'm curious.
Okay, perfect. As you go to thread the needle, you see the thread goes and twists away from the eye.
Does it seem angrier?
No, do you?
No.
I mean, you've had your fair share of. Okay, all right. You can try again.
I don't feel.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Sleight
Who
of hand.
will win?
Yeah.
The most the most emotion, the most aggravating needle, and the most
Mhm.
emotional.
Yeah. This time you focus. Like you have to like put the rest of the sewing kit down, grab grab the needle in one hand, grab the thread in the other, and like pull it close to your eyes, and you're just about to push it through when the thread bends away again at the last possible second. And as you try to like push it in, even at a bend, like you try to push the loop through, it instead like coils and springs up, and the thread just bunches up and refuses to go through the eye. And you're a proficient seamstress. You should have many years of experience threading these eyes. You've
I'm
got it
gonna
down to a
go into my
fine.
own sewing kit, and I'm just gonna dip my fingers in like the wax kind of pot that you get. I'm gonna smooth the end of the thread, and I'm gonna try again.
Okay. Sure. Roll again, but this time disadvantage. I'm afraid it's just that it's. You tried once to get it through and failed. It's now even harder. Oh, denied the nat 20. You're like almost certain you know how to do this, and yet again, it's like the needle. This lets out this kind of aura, and once again, the thread just sort of twists, wraps around your finger, and then it's almost like the thread is being pushed away. It's like two magnets when you try to push them together, and as soon as you like let go of the thread, it pushes away again. And
I
like
literally sit down,
chucks it up
and
the
this thing
eye.
has my full attention. It has my full focus. I'm determined to thread this needle.
What do you have? Notice, why you sat down in the muck? What's going on?
It's a needle that needs threading.
Oh. Yeah, just get on mischief so he'll keep you.
Why don't
Like,
you use a
sit on this
smaller
thing.
needle to pull the thread through the bigger needle?
Oh, here, do you want here, watch, I got it. Here. Check this out. Do you mind if I help Notus?
No.
I'll have Snicker Snack make a little vine and have it go through the eye of the needle.
Ah,
And then
okay.
grab the string and then come back out the other side.
Snicker Snack does pass through the eye, almost as if Snicker Snack commands some sort of tower over this tiny little iron spike. However, when it tries to pull the thread through, even Snicker Snack gets stuck, and it's like it's the moment when the thread goes to pass through it seems to repel it, and you would also need to roll a Dex sleight of hand with disadvantage.
Oh, I don't get strength.
No.
No?
This is tiny. It's like this is the most frustrating thing. It's always going to be Dex based.
Damn me and
At 11.
my meaty hands. Wait, I'm not letting this thing beat me.
You see, this is my conundrum. It
Nope,
needs to be threaded, right?
It hasn't beat me yet. I'm gonna use
There's a slight little reddish aura around Vaike.
16.
You know what?
16? Still not enough.
I'll give a bardic inspiration.
Yep. Give me it.
What?
Look, we have 18.
18? Still not enough.
Who's got? Give me a guidance. Load me up.
Load me up, he says.
20.
20?
total.
Okay.
Woo!
20. You're like, everyone's gathered around this needle, like, come on, you got this, like, just watching, and finally the needle is like shaking in your hand, like twisting, turning, it's like wrestling away from your grip, but you've got it tightly in a vice, and then finally Snicker Snack forces the thread through, and the needle is threaded, but it's tries to zip out of your hands. Give me an athletics check to hold onto the needle. I know you're pretty good at this.
With disadvantage because you're slippery.
Whoa.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
that's true.
Snicker Snack.
Yeah,
I got the vines.
still.
Whoa. Hold on. Oh.
Oh damn. Oh, okay. You saw its plan real quick. It tried to zip all the way to the other end of the thread, like escape your. And you grab it just in time, and you're like pulling it back onto the thread, and it is all the while trying. It is wrestling. It's like refuses to have some thread through it. But you've done it. You've overcome. You've overcome the impossible. It seems.
I'll tie it in a little knot, so that way it can't come undone.
As soon as the knot is tied, you feel the needle give up.
Wow. Let's go, Junipers. That was a team effort.
All right,
Round of applause,
let's
everybody.
go home, Junipers. We did all we could.
We
did everything we came here
We
to.
saved the Feywild. We destroyed the evil needle.
Let's go back to the carnival, guys. Let's
I'll hand it back to Notus. That
There you go, Notus. You can add that to your sheet.
what
An iron needle. Oh wait, no, I can add it to you. Sorry, I'll add it to your sheet. I've already got one. Yep, ready. Ah.
I love this. I love it that we now have an impossible object.
Dude, you're carrying a paradox right now. Hope it doesn't break anything. Okay.
I literally deadpan
Perfect.
look Vaike in the face as I take the thread back out of the needle.
No.
Vaike, how do you react to this after all of that work?
I'm just gonna laugh. Notice, never
Okay.
change, please. Never change.
You shouldn't leave threaded needles. It's bad luck. I just
No.
put it away.
Dude, I probably would have gotten eaten by the frog hemoth if you didn't do that. You saved my life, Notice. I really appreciate that.
Now that needle's good luck. Like now Notus has made that a good luck needle.
That's true. You did. You got good luck, and you can have inspiration. Just undoing that
Oh, no.
after all of that. Just going, yeah. Anyway, undoing the knot. The needle seems thankful. Like
Now the
its
needle
aura
likes
of
you.
fuss. Yeah, the color of frustration dissipates from the needle. It's like a cooler blue now.
It's Notus blue.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like your hair, which I think is still dyed, but you need to wash that out eventually. Anyway, so this is all the amenities that Mr. Murtop's left behind, it seems.
Oh, so let's go find this turtle. Let's go find this frog hemoth.
Yep. The turtle's like made it like 3 inches.
Yeah, exactly. It's finally paddled up to the outskirts of Muck Stump, and there does seem to be a clear kind of path of destruction, one would say, where all the buildings in this area, they didn't just sink, they were like toppled over and even dragged some distance. You can see like planks of wood all kind of lined in a skid, right? Like imagine like this big skid of planks and splinters,
Yeah.
all kind of leading off into the swamp. Where there's a couple of mangrove trees that have been shoved aside with a simple swat. It looks like this thing just wherever it goes, it doesn't need to move around things. It just moves through them, and everything just else caves in.
I'll wait till it looks somewhat like the path of destruction is like ending, and at that point I'll use our second soap. Like whenever it feels like we're close, I'll use our second piece
Okay.
to clear it up.
You got it. In that case, for the time being, you trudge on, and a few like Zay, yeah.
While everyone was doing their search in the house, could I try to see if I could make some lotus flowers bloom on the murky water
Yeah,
with druidcraft and stuff?
with Druidcraft. Yeah, absolutely.
Or do I need to
There's some.
use another spell?
No, that's fine. You can definitely make some lotuses bloom on lily pads.
Mm-hmm.
You can make some reeds shoot up out of the water, triumphantly emerging from the muck.
They're supposed
And
to be
yeah, it does.
purifying. And I'll bring one in case.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. And what was this particular soap? Notice it was the smelly one that was
It was the lavender.
the sample one, lavender. Yeah, so everything's sort of like this hint of lavender about it, and this flower is similarly scented.
Ooh.
And clean.
Simple.
Okay,
And
well.
clean.
So it's a couple of hours. I'm not gonna lie.
By the way, following
You guys
the
can
frog,
trek through.
the turtle. Whenever he casts Speak with Animals,
yeah.
Baron's robe is now covered in turtles.
Oh,
Oh, beautiful! Like a little Ninja Turtle shell. The turtle says, "Whew, I'm getting tired, but I'm pretty sure it's just up ahead." And when they say up ahead, you actually see there is a sign pointing in this direction that's been snapped, and it's now resting on the water's surface. Kind of bobs up towards you guys, and it reads Blackmore.
Oh,
Oh my god!
same place?
We're gonna fight Marrow and a frog human at the same time? Dude, today
Fun.
couldn't get any better.
Oh no.
wait!
Oh,
Let me
just
fix
moving
the
up.
sign. Let me fix the sign. Mend.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry,
You
amend.
find the
Amend.
stump.
Mender.
Find the
We
stump,
all-
and it now sits upright.
Garreth is out
Mo-
here being Menderbug from Hollow Knight.
Morgort says, "We should be on the lookout. I have not been back to Blackmore ever since the Merrow invaded."
You think that the Marrow and the Froghemoth are working together? You think they would eat each other?
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe this problem solved itself by eating the marrow.
it's possible. If the turtle is right, when the Ballywags left, there was no food source. We would naturally seek out the next biggest prey.
That isn't with the
And if
hag.
it got an... Indeed. And if it had an appetite for Ballywags, then who's to say what is next?
Honestly, we're the jumping Junipers. They're probably teaming up and waiting for us, knowing our luck.
We are better at jumping.
Hmm.
Baird will jump, do a high
Let's,
jump with his balloon.
Okay. All right.
Which is really
You get a
funny,
good jump
actually.
on?
Very sweet.
After a little moment, just getting up to maybe the first building is when you start to realize this is probably the time to use the other soap, maybe. Though, just as you're perhaps getting it out of the pack and looking around, you feel ripples in the water.
Do we see anything?
I need, yeah, give me perception checks again. See what you get. It's like
Not
a
I.
slight wave. Gonna have to roll my
Give
stealth check.
Notus. I'll give Notus bar hands.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
let's go, Jack.
Hold on. Let me tell you if it's a fail or not first.
Okay.
Okay. Now you both Jack, Notus. You feel the ripple, and it's just a micro movement that gets closer from one side, and Jack is on the other side and feels a ripple coming from their direction as well. And
Marrow.
just before you see the Marrow emerge, you're able to warn the rest of your party, and certainly your weapon of warning rings aloud as two Marrow get within 30 feet of the party either side, and a third one emerges from a distance with a harpoon raised and ready, and they do begin to rush towards you, but they look, how to put it, one of them's like got an arm in a sling, the other has an eye patch, and a third one, it looks like all their scales have been stripped off one side of their body as well. So they're missing like a great deal of them.
They were attacked by the Froghemoth.
Here's a picture of the mirror.
Oh no, these are carrots.
Yeah, you can see, like-
I don't know. I thought that.
You can see like their fins are like chewed away, the scales ripped. One of them's got the eye patch, and the other's like an arm and a sling. So yeah, that's what you spot as they emerge. Each one of them is definitely bearing some kind of injury. Nonetheless, they seem highly aggressive and move towards the party. Suppose I should actually just take you to the map. That'd be much smarter. Let's go to Blackmore.
Well, if we're gonna start talking.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
already
I
here.
will.
Sweet.
Can I? Because we were considering going
Let's-
here before.
Yeah. Let's roll you onto an initiative, and whoever goes first can get to say the thing. But you were not surprised, even if I did beat that stealth check. Okay.
I'll never in my life roll good on initiative. Never.
This is the one time I rolled great on initiative.
Okay, so you can position yourselves however you like in a little clump. You're perhaps just on this bridge here. And one of the mirrors is here, one's from the left, one's from the right. Okay,
they
but
actually
Garreth,
this
it looks
big?
like... Yeah,
Yep.
they're massive creatures, actually.
Oh, okay.
Garreth, you're first to... Jack's like, Garreth, watch out! As one of them launches out of the water. And is rushing towards you with a harpoon raised. What do you want to do?
You look wounded. You better not attack us if you know what's good for you. Question mark.
Okay. Yeah, you can give me a persuasion
Is that
check, I suppose.
Is that an action?
If you are trying to fully persuade them, yeah. Oh no. Oh, I should have also said with disadvantage because these guys are clearly hostile. But I'm afraid they are looking desperate. And do they even understand you? No, they don't even understand you. One of them just snarls and lets out this strange gasping sound. Notice that gasping sound sounded almost familiar to you. You understand this. It's a dialect of primordial known as Aquan. And since you speak Auran, it's like a more watery, gargled version of your own air speech. And what they said was, nothing personal, but we need food, supplies, and weapons. And you've wandered into the wrong territory.
And that'll be my parents arriving, so the doorbell's just gone.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
No. All right. Well, that was bad timing. Notice does
Swap
understand
Notus.
this at the very
You
least.
swap Notus's initiative with someone.
And I'm laying all day. I see you. Is that a bonus action, Garreth?
That's a bonus action.
I see.
I actually also
Notice
want
we'll
to
have to
hold my attack, but that's probably too much.
No, you can't be doing that, I'm afraid. It's an action
Yeah.
to try and persuade them.
Yeah,
They
okay.
are clearly aggressive still, and at that you can make sure you're defending yourself at least, ready
Yeah.
for when they strike, which will be now. One of them's going to go up into the fray. The weapon of warning gets you a good position, Vaike, letting you take the brunt of this multi-attack first. One with this bite, one with this. Actually, I just
Lucky.
realized. Haven't I got a harpoon? Yeah, no. I'm gonna just quickly harpoon you first. See if this hits first. Before he gets into melee, he throws the harpoon directly at you. No, that's not gonna hit. Okay. The weapon of warning still ringing in your head. Kind of makes you wince enough that you duck down, and this harpoon whooshes over. He then pulls it back with a quick tug of the rope, and as he grabs it, he's already closed the distance and meets you with one of his claws.
High five.
Damn, no good. He, yeah, it looks like this guy with the eye patch, his aim is completely off, and he seems to be swiping at the area just to the side of your head. Okay, that's his go, though. So, Gloltic, what does he want to do?
Frog out of water. Oh, flanking is
Jungle battle
animated?
music?
Whoa. Let's go Goltic. It was just a health increase for Goltic, right? He didn't get any damage increases, nothing like that.
We do need to iron out exactly what that is. He has the follower stat line, so we need to iron out exactly what that is, but
Okay.
it was hard to find the other day. But yeah, he did level up and get some extra health at the very least. But he doesn't get like features until a little bit later.
Let's go
Oh my,
Goltic.
that's a good hit. But yeah, he jumps into the water, comes down with a longsword, slices down its backs. Its fins just fly off. Clapperclaw. Clapperclaw can hang tight unless... Is Kirsty there? I don't think so. Morgott.
They can hold their action if one of them were to come close to like snap them.
Mm-hmm. Morgott will leap into the water as well. And comes down with the glaive. It says, "You, Mero, you're responsible for killing all my friends." She just slices into this creature.
Oh my god.
17 damage. I will not forgive you for what you have done. Blackmoor was a peaceful town. And that's going to end her to go. The Marrow who's wounded will retaliate. Stabbing you with its own harpoon. Morgoth's plate armor easily blocks the strike. And then he goes for a bite. And goes right for the throat. And blood begins to spill into the water. Ulric.
Ooh. Oh my goodness. They're like in the water. Is that what that is? Or is that just...
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like tails and lower torso are in the water, and their upper torso and head are like out, striking through the air.
That's okay. Let me see. Let me see if this does what I think it does. Okay, cool. I'm gonna rage. Let's get that out of the way. Something new. 3.
Something
sure.
else, something new.
Let's make a
Oh,
flump.
Oh no!
Make it a flump?
Let me
Not
see
the flump.
what this thing does. I don't know what this does. I can make a flump. It appears 5 feet. At the end of your current turn, the spirit explodes, and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 force damage. Until your rage ends, I can use this effect again, summoning another spirit. Cool. I'm gonna start bombing these things.
These have just blowing up flumps.
Wait, so it blows up
This-
at the end of my turn? Is that what it does?
Madness.
At
It
the
is
end
madness.
of the current turn. So yeah, at the end of my turn. Okay, so I'm
Okay.
gonna.
So a jellyfish with eye stalks appears and says, "Greetings, travelers. I am from the far realms. How may I
Look.
be of assistance?"
Look, I'm so happy you're here. I'm gonna need you to blow up.
But I just got here.
Yeah, I get that, but we're kind of on a time crunch here. We gotta kill these things, and I need you to blow up for me, okay? I don't know how I know you can do that, but it's the magic seeping in my brain that's telling me you can blow up at the end of my actions that I'm gonna be
Ulric, why are you
taking
talking
right
to that
now.
mushroom over there?
Your wish is my command.
Thank you.
Flump starts to emit a deep blue aura, though. Funny, these colors are actually how Notus sees. The mysterious Flumps can glow faintly, reflecting its mood in color. For a moment, this is exactly what Notus's vision is like, and deep blue, you
Notus
can
can see stuff like
almost
us.
imagine. Yeah, this is cool. All right, well, the Flump is gonna head over towards this guy, I guess.
And then I'm gonna throw. How far away is this one? It's only 25 feet away. I'm gonna throw a javelin at it.
Okay.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna throw a javelin at it.
Do it. Ah. That's still a hit.
Interesting.
Whoa.
Oh wait.
All three?
Hit every single
Whoa.
one.
What's going on?
You're
Damn.
Ulric, you're so cool.
Bullshitter.
Yeah, it just curved around and just hit every
How
single
did you get trip attack?
I just
What
meant to hit the
Yondu?
one. I just Yondu'd all of them. I just meant to hit the one near Vaike.
He is skewered with the javelin.
Okay.
All right.
So that should
Oh,
trigger my
goodness
ancestral
me.
guardian, right?
It should,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Yeah. So then it has disadvantage on attacks against creatures that aren't me.
Got it. And then you want the Flump to blow up. What exactly does that do?
So
when it
yeah,
blows
let's go back. Let's see. So the creature must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 force damage.
Got it. Oh, I rolled a 19. Okay, cool.
Aw.
And then that's
What
very
is it?
Pulse
Yeah.
damage. You can use this effect again, summoning another spirit on each of your turns as a bonus action. Okay, cool.
I imagine.
Okay, it goes long.
Mm.
Take this.
No!
No, Frederick.
I'll never forget you, Freddy.
It just
Freddy
pops,
Flump.
Freddy Flumpkins.
Freddy.
and the marrow like shields itself as if like it's going to be this powerful explosion of noxious gas, and it's just like this fart. It's just like the marrow just looks around back at you guys like your jokes to them. Oh god.
They're
Oh, well,
jokes to
that's.
us.
Is that your turn? I think you still have one more attack.
You do.
Oh, then
You
I'll
do.
throw another javelin at this one.
Or all three again.
Again.
I know. Get a little
Yeah,
spicy.
I'll do it.
You effectively did attack all three. Just in a strange. The last one was a strange one. Oh god, okay, that marrow looks really badly injured. And yeah,
Cool.
your ancestral guardians are on that
What
one
happened
too.
to him?
What do you mean? Let him do the flump?
No, the marrow. Like something.
Ancestral
popped-
He's
guardian.
got.
Oh, the ancestral guardian thing.
Yeah.
Is
If
there
you
like,
hover over
like,
the little icon, you'll
is
see. It's like a scary minotaur. It's a
Wait,
scary thing with horns.
successful protectors is only against the first creature you hit.
Ah, is it?
No.
Okay.
I
One of
think
these
it was
has it
because
then.
it was because of the multi thing. I think it like messed it up.
Yeah. So I think it should only be on the one by Vaike.
This one.
Yeah. Sure thing. All right, so that's your turn. Bad.
Looking back at this one, knowing that the other two are more than like this one hasn't moved yet, so
Mm-hmm.
Baird will look at it and he will utter. He'll tell that story once again, the wordless tale that no one can hear.
There goes Bird telling that wordless tale no one can hear again.
No!
Oh, damn.
Why is this guy so wise?
I'm afraid.
He's not. He just
and dexterous. He did get lucky, but maybe part of it is that these monstrosities are
Just
so otherworldly. They only understand one language, and that is kill.
Then I will. As this one is trying to like lean against this like shanty hut, it'll slip and it needs to roll a
Strength.
strength.
Mm-hmm. Oh, oops, you already did it twice. Okay, yeah, definitely succeeds though.
Okay.
I'm afraid. Quite strong, these creatures, but wounded at least. Okay, Vaike, you're up.
Me? Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Effects. Flanking. I'm sorry, Mr. Marrow. You picked the wrong guy to come up and attack.
did they though?
Yeah.
Not used to the slipperiness. That'll probably hit. Oh god, yeah. Oh god, alright, yeah.
Oh wow.
Knocked out.
This guy was already clearly injured, and it's almost like doesn't take much to finish him off, it seems. The shield slam cracks him, and his body falls limp into the water with a splash, and is sinking beneath the muck.
Does he get a D8 roll?
Why did you get D8 roll? What happened?
He's dead. That's why.
Okay, then I will Cestus hit this guy.
He's got the dual wielder. Double kill.
Does this?
Yeah, these mirrors are toast, I think.
Is
Sorry,
the last
guys.
I'm gonna choose to run? That's the question.
Alright.
Maybe he will go for something small on the way out. Could go for no, you know what? Go for yeah. Why is that not working? Alright, a harpoon comes hurtling towards you, Garreth.
Does it?
No, I'm still gonna miss. Damn. Well,
It would have been really
I
funny.
think he
if
wants to
did
stick
get-
around after all.
It would have been really funny if he did get Garreth, because Garreth is the one who would just get away immediately.
Would I though?
Yeah.
If I'm in range, that's just perfect for me. That's gonna be hell for them.
Alright, you know what? I'll get back in for a bite.
Oh!
Yes.
An impressive
Ooh,
8
Ulric.
points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
It is shrugged off from Ulric's rage. I think
really
that
shoulda
will
ran,
conclude his
buddy.
turn. I like to think Ulric just makes no attempt to dodge it and just like
Yeah.
just as a show of force.
You really were better off running away.
Oh shit! No, Garreth, you're up.
So Notus still didn't take their turn.
No,
Is Notus
Or are
back?
we?
Steph?
I think Steph is still
Hmm.
gone.
I think so too. You guys take it. Go real quick.
Okay.
Go ahead. He's at the bottom of the turn order. I doubt
Where
he'll
is,
make it that far.
And Notus was our only character who we would have used as an opportunity to really like negotiate here. So it's
Mm-hmm. It's true. They were the only one who had a chance to, but given that they attacked first, I know what Notus would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They attacked.
Notice would shoot this guy.
Okay.
Oh, damn, I should have done that. No, this is my turn.
Okay.
Copper Claw's held
So-
action go off.
I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Clapperclaw can claw. Doesn't get anything done there. Jack can do something as well, I guess.
There is not much. Oh, you know what? Could I have given Jack my axe?
Yeah.
Thompson.
Garrett, you can't give Jack an axe.
Why not?
Just did-
Look at how small that guy is. He doesn't know how to use that thing.
It's true. He did struggle with that, it seems.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Come, Jack, you got to start
Okay.
hitting the weights with me and Goldtick, buddy. All right, we got if you want to start swinging an axe.
It's not made for strength builds. It's made for finesse. Jack can do this perfectly. We're just not used to using it on a swamp creature.
Is Gultic gonna do a leap?
Yeah.
Big
Have Gloltic do their turn.
Oh, Goldtick.
Yep. So Gloltic.
Goldtick.
He can. Yeah, you can jump out of the water to there.
Yeah, he's a fish. No, he's a frog.
Squirt nearly gets crushed there.
Oh my God, Goldtick's on fire. Oh my
Gultic
goodness.
did. He's been so sick.
He's-
Notice me more, God.
Oh
wow.
no!
Oh yeah.
This was his test. This was his
Dude,
test
he's-
to see if he was. He is dedicated.
Yeah.
Morgoth's gotta be impressed with him. He's doing damage.
Well done, Sir Glottic. Now just hold still for a moment. Wait, why? A glaive suddenly flies underneath his armpit and stabs right into the mirror.
Oh my God, are they flirting? Oh my God, I'm so proud of my boy. Oh my God.
And yeah, cuts through again with the reach to hit the mirror, who looks like they are bleeding out. It is Ulric's go.
Oh, yummy. Okay.
Yummy. I'm scared. You want another flump?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Let's
can you just
get-
end your turn? Can you let the flump kill him, please? Can you end your turn and let the flump kill him, please?
No,
Out.
he can. At most he can do.
He might be able
At
to.
most he can do
He
like
can, he
6
can, he
damage.
can. Please, please.
I'll roll
Kill
a
him.
deck save for it.
If you deal
Okay,
non-lethal, you'll be at 0 health and the flump can
What's,
explode.
what's the DC for it?
Let me see.
You failed.
Never mind. Never mind.
Well,
It's probably a fail. Yeah. Ulric, roll a d6.
Freddy.
Oh my god. Yep, the flump flies over, and it's the Mero saw this thing before, and it's like, "Ah, not this again. But this time the
It
flump
ignored
goes,
it. It didn't try to dodge it because it just went.
All right, I think I know how to do this now. Let me go. I'm gonna boop.
Oh my god.
The explosion forces the Merrow's neck at an odd angle, and then you hear this crack, and his body just falls limp into the water.
Oh my!
The force damage blows his spinal cord out.
Oh my God!
You were the best of us, Freddy.
6 seconds later, he's back.
Well, guys, we took care of all the Marrow.
We did it.
Oh, wait a minute. Ben will take a step back, like pull.
Hey, Freddy, 6 feet,
Yay.
6 feet, 6 feet apart. Come on,
High
Freddy,
five,
come on.
everyone. High five.
Here, I'll have a little vine go out and meet him 6 feet
Yeah,
away.
Freddy, I think you got to be like ways back just a little bit.
Oh, you know what, Freddy? Here,
Aw.
here, you can be with Vaike too. You guys are like.
Greetings. Are you the leader?
He is the leader.
If you just-
How do I join the team?
Well, you're already
Well-
a part of the team.
Well, hold on, Freddy. That's an important question. Do you believe in Zybilna's teachings?
He pops. As you ask that question.
Who the hell is
He's dodging the question. He's
He's dodging the question.
Guys, I think he works for the Hex.
yeah, it's a good thing he blows up.
Yeah.
I know exactly what just happened. Vaike went, "Did you know that Zaelong died of ligma?" He went, "Who the hell is Zaelong?" And then Vaike
He blew up.
Poor little fluff.
Why?
Yeah.
This always happens to flubs.
Well, the Marrow are taken care of, so good job, guys. But there's no frog hemoth.
We could float a corpse out there to where it is.
Where what is?
What? I don't know.
Well, do you know where the frog hemoth is?
No, it's just.
I'm
Ben-
asking.
And
Float a
then
corpse
Ben thinks
where?
about it and goes, "Middle of town?" Question mark.
Oh, that's a smart answer. Like, are we heading that way? Why is that Marrow corpse getting dragged away? What's happening? Hey,
Wait, where's it going?
where's it going? Okay,
Oh,
I'm gonna step back.
Can I dig the one that was right here out of the water?
No, no. You do not want to go in the water.
oh wait, those had my javelins.
Ah,
I ain't got javelins anymore.
Chris, can I like step to the edge over here and like see
Mhm.
what's happening over here?
Yeah, so the Merrow absolutely got dragged, and it got pulled 30 feet to the left, and then suddenly sucked under. Like it got pulled into like a whirlpool, and it just disappears.
And it's like this is all murky over here, right? We haven't put any soap over this
Oh, yeah.
part.
No, you were just about to. That's when the Merrow attacked.
Okay.
And how far is the range of like if we drop some soap in, how far is it gonna go?
This is the same sort of area as Muck Stump, and
So we could
it was
probably-
enough to clean the entire map.
Okay. So I
like
can do the
birds-
same.
Yeah,
I can
birds.
start. I can start with the area we're in and just start soaping
Start
it up.
soaping. I'm keeping my eyes on the water and my javelin at the ready. Guys, I
Mhm.
think we're being watched. Be on guard.
Where is it? Okay. Yeah,
I'm gonna watch-
Glotix.
I'm
Go
gonna
on,
watch
sorry,
the
go
body
ahead.
that's in front of me. Because the other ones got dragged away. I'm gonna watch this one.
You could take the harpoon from this one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you can take
true.
the
It has a
harpoon.
Yeah,
rope.
that's true.
Oh, you can harpoon it.
Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah. I'll take it if I can.
Okay. Yeah, it is a harpoon with a long rope attached to it.
mhm.
It's
Almost as good as
on
the
your sheet
tridents.
now. Though it'll use your strength mod.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually really good, unironically.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll just hold like to see if like I see the body getting like dragged away or something to like try and throw it at
hmm
whatever's taking it away.
So I'm gonna say the harpoon normally has like a real like effect where they must succeed on a strength save or be pulled 20 feet towards the mirror. That isn't an effect you have unless, say, you wanted to take this as like one of your weapon masteries, and even then, you'd need some sort of like bonus action to be able to like reel it back in. But
Yeah.
you can still use it as a 20-foot or 60-foot ranged weapon
Ooh.
using strength still. So
Could he use it to
not as
retrieve
far
the
a
harpoon
distance
if he
as Chapman.
misses?
This is me now.
Yeah,
I'm
you
Ulric
can-
the harpoon man now.
Look at you, Ulric.
My whole life has led to this one moment.
You're catching up to me with titles. Fastest rat Ulric, Iron Body, fastest rat of Prismere, Harpoon Man. It's got a nice ring to it.
I haven't worked into the title yet.
I got faith. You'll get
Hold
there.
up, I just remembered I made homebrew rules for this.
Yes, you did, Chris. That's why I was.
Whoa,
You did.
wait. Might
Okay.
actually be real.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
a
so-
weapon modification.
Here we go. It's called rope or chain. You can add it to any weapon really, as long as it's a thrown or ammunition. It gains the heavy property. Its range or thrown distance is halved, which I'll account for. It's already got that. And if you exceed the target's AC by 5 or more, or score a crit, the target is skewered. And while skewered, the creature can't move more than 30 feet away from you. If it does try to do that, you start a contested athletics check. And if you win, it can't move. If it wins, it pulls away and is no longer skewered. And then you can use a
Whoa.
bonus action to retrieve the weapon just to pull it out of the water and catch it again. So, yeah.
Oh my god.
So there you go. That's effectively what's in your hands now. So I'll update the harpoon a little bit so that it reflects that.
Cool.
Sick.
Oh wait, should I stand watch here or should I just take the body out of the water?
We'll take it out of the water and toss it on this side.
Yeah,
And we'll
I'll like harpoon the body and take it out instead of just
Yeah, and I
putting my
could.
hands in there.
Okay.
Oh wait! Can I
Yeah.
rub a line of soap across the back of the body so as it's dragged, it'll pull the soap into the
Mm.
water?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Good idea. All right.
Woo.
Where do you want to chuck it?
Where am I putting it?
Where are we gonna set up this little trap? Over in this little enclosed one right here?
Yeah, since the other one was dragged there too.
Throw it down in there.
You can just toss it, splashes into the water once again.
The water starts clearing a little bit around it.
Okay. The rest of the soap, you're beginning to create this clean water, and you're using the one that Notus described as one that
Luminescent.
Steph described as bioluminescent. Yes. And sure enough, the water begins to clear, spreading out from your position all the way across the abandoned Bullywug village. And noticeably, in the center, just like Vaike's story, there is what remains of a broken center of town where there was once the palace that you described a pillar emerging from the middle and just destroying the entire thing. This is what's left after the desolation, this large open area with broken bridges attached to nothing now. Nothing but swampy water and lily pads. Yeah, you couldn't have described it better. Weirdly, you didn't even know about the map, maybe, or maybe you did, and maybe subconsciously you remembered. But
No, I was just making
here
it
it
all
is. Oh, perfect. Well, there you go.
up. You put me on the spot, Chris. I was sweating a little bit.
You did great, considering you described exactly what the map looks like. So well done for that. Then, even better, the way Steph came up with bioluminescent soap on the spot also turns out I had that too ready. I had that ready as well.
Whoa!
So-
Oh,
Whoa!
it's
Now-
beautiful.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
And as the water becomes crystal clear, the bioluminescence creates a light source underneath the water as well, which, as you start to see this marrow body in the center, it's being dragged by this long, rubbery tentacle all the way to the center, where there's a large, almost divot in the pool. And as you're straining your eyes, you see a creature lurking underneath the water. Massive, hulking, froggy like flesh. It's as big as an elephant, just as it was described. 4 tentacles and a thick, rubbery hide. And it has a maw with a prehensile tongue that wraps around the marrow's body, yanks it into a fang-filled face, and crunches down.
Does it rub some of that algae soap like all over its face? Like, is it like clearly like lit up at this point?
Yes, it's a little bit of it is. Yeah, it's not like you're gonna have advantage, but it certainly
Yeah,
can't hide anymore. That's for sure. Yeah, this creature just devours the thing pretty quickly, and after that, you see its extendable stalk sporting 3 bulb-like eyes begin to look around in different directions at the bioluminescence, confused and maybe a little bit bewildered by the dazzling lights. It
And
has
we-
not yet, yeah, like it
Can
has
we
not
use
like yet
this
turned to you.
distraction
Distracted. Yeah,
to try to get ourselves in a
better position.
yeah.
Yeah, you can feel free to move on the map wherever you like.
I think this area is probably our best bet. It's like over here,
Where?
Mm.
either over here or over here. Like either like basically, there's these closer areas that we can get to. Which one do you
Sure.
think is the best?
Let's go over here. We're closer to this one.
Okay.
So are we still going with game plan of Vaike?
We should lure it over to the edge. You see that building right there? We could all, me, Ulric, and everyone, and then Ulric uses the harpoon.
Wait, so we're going over here?
Or we drag it over to where we are now.
Yeah. So am I jumping in the water?
Yeah, we all the rest of us hide. And you lure it close.
All right.
But
Say
you
the-
gotta be close enough to teleport back if it's.
This ain't the dumbest thing I've ever done.
Hey,
sure.
before you go, I gotta tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not your brother.
Yeah, you're adopted. No,
And no shit.
no. What?
See, Vaike is just instantly like a whole demeanor change. What?
no, I didn't say that.
Yeah, what are you gonna tell me, Ulric?
I'm gonna eat that thing so hard.
We need it though.
But
I'm
mean,
gonna
we need
eat some
some.
of it so hard, and you gotta come watch me do it, okay?
I wouldn't miss it for the world, brother.
Thanks, bud.
All right. I'll
And the rest of us will hide while Vaike makes the distraction.
yeah, I will.
Morgul says, I am not very good at hiding, but I will try my best.
We don't have
She's
any more of those seeds,
unfortunately
do we?
disadvantage.
The from the oak, do we? The oak.
Oh, shit. Morgul. So loud with that plate mail clang, clang, clang.
Do we have any of the passed out trace seeds left?
Do we?
I thought we used 2, right?
We have one left, yeah, if we want to use it. Do we want to use
Okay.
it now?
I feel like, well,
Like,
why
do we
not,
use
right?
it now?
Why not?
I think-
Because there's plenty of other times where it might be more useful.
Or
I
there's
would
this
be-
time when we're fighting a froghemoth where it could be pretty damn useful.
I'd
Yeah,
be
don't be
okay
a hoarder, Garreth.
I'd be
know,
okay with using it now. If Because it applies to everyone, and this is the whole group together stealthing.
Yeah, and we got 2 people in heavy armor.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, let's see.
All right.
All right, so Morgar got a 13. Let's get a stealth check for Goltik. Also at disadvantage. Okay, Goltik.
Oh
Okay.
god.
Notus wears leather.
Oh,
All of these.
Nice. So that brought up the average massively.
Jack rolled a 1 and got a 21. What a guy. What a guy.
What?
What a guy.
Oh, wait, there is a d4 that shouldn't be there.
Oh, never mind.
So it's a 17
Oh,
for
still.
Jack.
Still.
Okay, 17.
Oh,
alright.
and for me it's also 17, not 18. And for Ulric it should be
Wow,
12, not 14. Wow, there's
Yeah.
so many d4s that shouldn't be there. Oh wait, no, never mind. Those d4s should be there.
Yeah, those are from your guys'
Fairy blessing.
fairy blessing.
Yep, those are the fairy blessings. Those are not from
Thank-
guidance.
thank God.
So it actually is a 21 for for Jack.
Incredible. Okay.
It's like everybody passed besides Morgar.
But it's a group check, right?
Interesting.
Yeah.
It is, but I'm not sure if it's enough still.
Everyone passed besides Morgar? Because a lot of these don't have the plus 10.
Because
Mm.
Notus is
Like,
Notus is
Ulric does-
24.
Yeah.
Baird is.
How can you know
24.
what? Yeah.
Oh, Notus is 24.
Okay. 24 is a pass. You need a 19. Sorry. You need a 20 or higher.
Wait,
Everybody got above the
Goltik
20.
has 18. No, wait, 28 because
Yeah.
of Pass Without Trace.
Yeah, everybody got over
Mhm.
that besides Morgar. Morgar's the only person that rolled below a 19.
Garreth rolled 18.
Oh, never mind. Garreth rolled 18. With guidance?
Okay.
I guidance on a stealth check.
Yeah, that's not.
That's not a thing? Never mind.
Can't
Yes,
guidance
no,
the
it's a-
spell check. It's a verbal
That's not a
component.
thing.
It's yeah. It's
Two
like saying
failures.
I'm hiding
I'm
really
here.
good, guys. Like I'm really good at hiding.
Well, it's
Yeah,
weird.
yeah, so anyway,
can bardic inspiration a stealth check, which is really funny, because all you need to do is see the bard.
Does two
That's true.
failures make a
Okay,
difference between
So
one?
2 fails. No, as long as the majority of you succeeded, then that is a success. So you are able to. In fact, that's why you needed the seed. If you didn't have the seed, you would have failed.
Mhm.
Okay, so
The average
seed well
now
spent.
is 23. Without the seed, it's 13.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that made the difference. The froghemoth seems to be too dazzled by the weird floating lights that have now appeared, and you're able to get into a position and be hidden.
Alright, I'm going for a swim.
Where would you like the rest of the pie to be? Anyway, close to that?
Yeah, like I think we're like hiding behind
You said
like,
more.
barrels and things, and
Yeah, so we'll have Goltik behind these barrels.
Ulric
gold
is
You're
ready.
just gonna have to duck down behind here.
Ulric is ready to harpoon them. Baird and Notus are probably taking up some of the back line because Notus can shoot from farther away.
Mhm.
Garreth, yeah, that makes sense for Garreth.
We'll have Morgot in this little ruined house right here.
Like Morgott and
Yeah.
yeah, they're both able to hide in there and be
Yeah,
ready to
they're-
jump out.
They're flirting and stuff.
Flirting. I wouldn't call that flirting, but
I don't know. It was pretty steamy in combat there. They were like taming. They're dancing.
all right, if you say so.
I'm dancing.
Now,
I'm dancing.
Claviclaw as well. I forgot. Let's roll them. Okay. I'll
22.
hide in here. All right. If it looks like everyone's hidden, go ahead, Vaike. Tell me what you're doing.
Oh shit.
Squirt will hop out.
Yeah, he'll
hang back.
He'll hang back, yeah.
I'll probably just start like treading water, you know. Some egg beaters, you know, keeping myself afloat, and just trying to watch its movements to see what it does.
Okay. Looks as though after just finishing this large meal, it is maybe digesting that for a moment or two. After a second, it probably still detects the blood of that other marrow that you've thrown in the water and starts to head towards it. Closer and closer. Which is down there, isn't it? Yeah, so
It's not coming
heading
towards
to
me?
this corner. Oh, are you now splashing in the water, right?
I'll start making commotion if I see it coming towards me.
Okay, yeah. It looks like initially it was heading towards the marrow, and as soon as you make a commotion, its eye stalks turn and spot you. And it immediately starts to dive under the water, but you can still see it clearly coming towards you. And it makes its attempt to stealth as it normally would as a ambush hunter, but you can see it clearly coming towards you. The bioluminescence glows all over it.
I'm just gonna take
And
the
as it gets to
dodge.
about
I'm gonna take the dodge
here.
action while I'm doing this. That way, if it, because I want it to get close enough to attack me.
Okay, which is about. Surprisingly, it's about here.
Oh my god!
As soon as
Yep,
it goes
is
for
when you
Ulric,
start to
whenever
see.
all of our stuff will trigger. Like as soon as it goes for Vaike, regardless.
Okay, in that case, then, who would like to go first? You have a surprise round. Everyone except Vaike has the surprise round.
Oh yeah, for
Am
sure.
Vaike, you can just roll for
at it
initiative.
first, or someone doing something else first?
I think the harpoon first is a great idea.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Would I be able to like rage then do it, or do I only have the opportunity just to throw it?
You can
You're
rage
still raging.
yourself. Oh, you're still. Yeah, you could have still.
You
been
can rage for 10
more.
minutes.
Oh, I'm still raging?
Yeah. Just unless you tell me I'm gonna stop raging, I would assume that you're using your bonus action every turn to continue it.
Oh, okay, because I ended it after the combat.
Okay.
After the combat.
Right.
Would I
No
be
more.
able to start
I mean,
it
that's up
again?
to you.
Okay.
You can start a new rage, yeah, but it depends. Would you like more flumps doing d6 damages, or do you prefer to re-roll on the table?
I'll take something else.
Are you sure?
Oh,
Yeah, the flumps will come back.
Frederick will be back later.
eventually. All right, new rage it is. This one has an aura.
And
It's
then this
the
one,
Oh no.
what
Is
is
the
this
gravity
one?
well?
Oh, it's the vines. So until my rage ends, 15 feet around me, the ground within 15 feet of me is difficult terrain for enemies.
For enemies.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
nice.
so that'll make it harder for it to get past you
Did
and
it
towards
say,
anyone else.
Did it say the ground around you?
It specifies the ground. Yeah.
Thank God we're not in water.
Okay. Oops. Okay. Well,
Alright.
in any case, you can go
time.
first if you'd like to go with a harpoon. Yeah.
I gotta get
Look
a
it up.
little closer.
Oh my god.
Damn. First strike misses.
Oof.
That was with advantage.
Yeah.
And you've used your bonus action already to rage, so you can't reel it back.
He's not this turn, but
Ooh. And then I can attack again, right?
You can do another attack with either a separate weapon or.
Yeah. I actually don't have it. My javelins are gone.
you have enough distance. You can actually move up to it.
I could, yeah.
You also have inspiration if you really wanted to go for the reroll.
Oh yeah, advantage.
That's up to you.
Yeah, I'll use it.
All right. Go ahead and roll another attack. Jeez, that is unlucky.
Oh, that hit!
Oh, it hits!
Wait, what?
It does.
Okay, and this
Okay,
is
cool,
how we
cool.
figured out the Froghemus AC.
Mm-hmm. It may have a tough rubbery hide, but it is a large target and hard to miss. You throw it with enough force, it does stick into the flesh, and it's now skewered.
Woo!
It can't just it can't just swim away. Anytime it tries to, you will have to make that contested check. So that's your first attack.
Oh,
You've
is
still
it
got a
skewered?
second.
I thought it was only skewered if I exceed the AC by 5.
Oh, you're right. My bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
my bad. You're right.
I just hit it. normally.
So you hit it,
I didn't do good.
but yeah, right. But it doesn't go all the way through, right? Yeah. You're right. What would you like to do with the second attack?
Oh, I just get a whole nother attack again. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you've got. You can swap weapons as part of that as well.
Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have any other weapons, but I could still attack with the harpoon again, right? Or is it like out there?
It's right here, right next to the
It's-
bridge.
Yeah, you would need to go up to it and
Yeah.
get it.
I guess I will. Yeah. I'm Ulric Ironbody.
Okay.
And then
Send that message.
let's go.
Nice.
He's Ulric Iron Body.
Metal attacks.
Good
Yeah.
hit. And
Money from that?
importantly,
The ancestral
I
guardian.
only get it if I like crit. I think
crit.
is when I get
Yeah,
money.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, I'm gonna eat
Get
it.
money.
I'm gonna eat this thing.
Good solid damage from the first attack. The Froghemoth reels back and lets out like a gargled sound. But that is one of many attacks that's coming its way. Who wants to go
Yeah.
next?
Can I... Wait,
I think
Sen, do you think, should I do damage or... what's the word? Control.
I think you should do control. I think control is our best role right now.
Garreth's mischief. Oh, I rolled that 20. Ooh.
That might not mean anything. Okay, never mind. A 1 means the smell of apples fills the air. Each creature in the cube must succeed a wisdom save or become charmed.
Okay. It
Okay.
manages to resist the charm. It's like this instinct kicks in as it knows it's under attack and immediately tries to defend itself. Flailing tentacles seem to swish away some of the spell. Okay,
Okay.
who's
I
up
think
next?
I think I should go next. It's
Mm-hmm.
if I'm gonna be doing more control.
Okay, more control it is.
Well, we found a save. It's a +5.
This one would be massive here.
Mm-hmm.
Slow down, sir. You're going too
It's
fast.
not make him roll.
Well, he's not our
Okay.
enemy. He's our friend.
All right. I will roll his wisdom save. Here it comes. A 17.
Yikes. This guy's a +5.
Bastard.
What's
He's
your DC
wise.
again? It's 18, right?
I don't
No.
believe it's that high.
No, I'm afraid not. This monstrosity's many eyes seem to give it some extra ability to perceive through multiple perspectives. And as such, even if one of them is slowed, the others still retain their kind of semblance of cognizance, and it is unaffected by the spell.
Fine. I have one more I can do.
Yep.
But
this turn.
probably Morgott and Ulric and then Notus.
Yep. You want them to leap out? Go ahead with Gloltic. You can make their attacks, and I'll do the same with Morgott.
Gloltic.
Who strikes from the shadows, leaping out of the house, glaive in hand. Let's show them what bullywugs are made of. Although, they probably already know since they ate a lot of us. Alright. Clean stab from Morgott. Two stabs, in fact. And already you can see wear and tear on the body of the froghemoth. This was a very decent alpha strike. That leaves, I think, Notus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Up to her if she...
Is Steph back yet? Steph? I think she's sidetracked at the moment.
Just probably crossbow attacks at whatever range wouldn't be disadvantage is probably what they would do.
Okay. Alright. I'll move them a little closer and take aim.
Longbow.
Yeah, longbow or crossbow. Which one would you
Crossbow
prefer?
because the slow is not needed while we're right next to it.
Okay. Crossbow it is. Oh. That will do a good chunk of damage. Now that gives her advantage on the next shot. She loads up another bolt. Fires. Although I think she has advantage anyway, considering she's
Spread
mounted.
Oh, yeah, mounted.
Combatant.
Yeah. Would you like to action surge or wait with that? Hold it for now.
Hold
Hold
Hold it.
Because it was going for an attack on Vaike, so that attack on Vaike is definitely happening rather than an attack on everyone else. Because this is basically
Not necessarily. Everything has changed, and that's why we're gonna roll initiative now, so that. Oh god. Hold up. There we go. Yeah, roll initiative.
Gloltic, my friend.
How did I get an even lower initiative than last?
Dude. Gloltic got a 20 on his initiative? I'm tired of this guy.
Oh yeah.
What did I get on my
Okay.
initiative?
The froghemoth's turn. So they are at the bottom of this round. They will move first of all.
Oh, hey. At least buy me dinner first, Froghemoth.
Uh-huh. Vaike,
Is my dodge action still around? Because I took that when I was in the water.
You took the dodge. That was your turn, wasn't it, to take the dodge
Yeah.
action?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then, in that case, it is.
Yay!
But I'm going to try and just slap you with the tentacle first.
Oh, for sure.
Yeet.
Oh. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's what I suspected. Okay, it wraps around your body, lifts you up out of the water, and you are grappled.
But I do take half damage because of Ulric.
Half damage because of Ulric?
Because of his ancestral.
Yeah, ancestral.
Yeah, until my next turn, if the froghemoth hits anyone other than me, The frog
Yep.
has
It's
disadvantage, and the person they're hitting takes half damage because they resist whatever damage type they have.
Ah, right. Yep. Well, that was huge then. After that, I guess it's gonna. Well,
I mean,
should get back
he
five
loves
and
eating
three.
frogs.
He does love
yeah, I'm
eating
gonna
frogs.
turn to a. You're right. Gloltic. Let's eat Gloltic. Yeah.
No.
He
Wait,
does have disadvantage
That's
on the
disadvantage
attacks.
still.
Yeah, because of
Would
Ulric.
be.
Yeah.
Checking one thing real quick. Bite, 2 tentacles. And it can use his. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I could just go for everyone. Why the fuck not?
That's a miss.
Oh my god. Damn, okay, I missed on that
fuck
one.
God.
Medium 20 feet. Strength save.
Oh! Oh, Vaike should have
Okay.
taken the 11 damage.
Oh, I should have. Is that the half?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's automatically.
Yeah,
I
it's
see that.
in the calculation.
Yeah. Okay.
It is divided by 2.
Yep.
But is
Wait,
it working?
no, it's not.
So you,
Because
you
it's,
should
think-
be on
I think-
you should be on 30 health.
or no, wait, because it's he rolled,
It says divided by 2.
The-
3d8
the dam-
plus
the dam-
d6
yeah.
divided by
Well,
2.
but he rolled
So
14
you're on
the
30
die.
health.
Wait, he rolled 14 on the dice,
Plus a 6 modifier.
which is a 20. So I should take 10. Why is it an 11?
It's rounded up, right?
It's rounded
Maybe?
up.
Well, if it's 1,
I think it
It's-
also
it's-
has.
well,
like,
wait, it's-
the ancestral guard.
I've got a 6 modifier.
yeah. So right, he rolled. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, okay.
6
I
is 20. Oh, wait, it's 22. 22 divided by 2
okay.
will be 11.
Let's trust the computers that know how to do math. I think that's what we should do.
Yeah. So you should be on 30 health.
I am on 30
Okay.
health.
All right. Continuing the multi-attack. The tentacle wraps around to Gloltic, but he leaps up out of it and does a front flip, lands on the planks, looks back to Morgort to see if she's. Did she see that? She did. And
Let's go! Let's go,
Let's see.
Goldsig!
Let's check something else. Okay, you're just out of range, Ved. Just out of range. In that case, I will go for Ulric. He's going to go for the bite. 16 hits.
Oh!
Chomps down.
Okay.
Woohoo! Okay. So you take the piercing damage right now, and you're grappled. The target is swallowed. Oh god. Does piercing damage? The target is swallowed if it is a medium or smaller creature. A swallowed creature is thus blinded, restrained, has total cover against attacks, and you would take that acid damage at the start of each of its turns. So you don't take the acid damage just yet, but it will come around unless you get out.
Yeah, come on, hit
okay,
me. You
yeah.
can't hit.
This is news. Like Ulric being swallowed for once. We don't usually see this. Like normally it's the other way around, but
Ulric, this isn't how it's supposed to go.
oh god. Oh, poor Ulric is just devoured. He's gone. He's just disappeared. Then up next is its tongue. I'm gonna choose. Is anyone else in range? Damn, you were both just barely out of range. Okay, let's go for Morgott. That way everyone has some fun. The tongue slashes out and grabs a hold of her.
Still
Although
disadvantage?
she manages
she's a
to.
fail.
Oh, she
Yeah,
succeeded
this
the
isn't
strength save.
an attack.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not an attack. It just sort of like wipes around and tries to grab a hold of her. But I think Morgott manages to make that save, and you see she's very strong. Morgott, despite her kind of a lithe-looking form, she's got some muscle, and she manages to pull away in time. And I think that'll be everything. Yeah, 1 bite, 2 tentacles, and the tongue.
Oh, we get a blessing
That's my go.
Steph's parents on winning the fight. We're gonna win this.
Woo!
Wait,
It
sorry,
is
you were saying?
Gloltic's go.
Sir Goltic, is there any way Goltic can attempt to pull Ulric out of the froggy myth?
Well,
It's
can't
okay.
see
I'm gonna move
Hmm.
There isn't, I'm afraid. Ulric's gonna have to bust his own way out of there.
We're gonna have to kill it.
All right, Goltic, kill it.
Yeah.
Make way! Make way!
All right, and then that's Goltic's turn.
Okay. All right. Bad.
How
Back
can
to
I
you.
pull up the initiative order? Because I can't see that.
There is.
If you look in the top right, there's tabs. The little 2 cross swords is the combat, and if you right click it, you can pop it out as well.
Have it
Like
roll
you
the
right click
save
the
again.
swords.
I see it.
You're gonna do another slow, yeah? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Yes.
No.
I believe that means only one attack now, right?
Yeah.
It's reduced to 1 attack.
Oh no.
I shouldn't have placed that on myself, but no
No worries. Slow. Yeah, we do need to fix that spell. It seems bugged. But we know what it does. Its AC is reduced by 2. It has disadvantage on Dex, and it's Gareth's turn.
And it can't use reactions, and it's
Okay.
Oh yeah, no reactions.
No reaction. Eat Ulric with no
Nope.
reaction.
no reaction.
Here. Going to move my zone of mischief 10 feet.
Wait, hold on. Don't put Ulric in it.
Mischief no, Ulric has total cover.
Oh,
Yeah.
totally cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
It needs to make another wisdom save again or be charmed by me.
Okay. Alrighty. I passed again.
Oh my god, what a wise
I would have
frog.
liked that for the slow, but yes.
Yeah.
It does seem very wise.
Okay, this was part of my turn. This doesn't cost an action.
I would also back up
Mhm.
as my turn.
Okay.
You know what? Nah, they can handle this. Here, eat this cookie.
Oh shit, he's eating the cookie.
He did. He got that cookie good. Damn.
Wait. Oh yeah.
Wait.
No, you just.
And I believe I got another one
Oh,
because
no.
I'm level 5.
Yes, fire again.
No.
Oh, that's an hour one. The two
The dice
extremes.
giveth, the dice taketh
The
away.
dice give us the dice take. Okay.
Alright,
Mm,
Froggy's turn. That's when Ulric would take the acid damage. Anything with Jack, by the way. It's hiding there.
Nah,
next to
Jack is hiding. Do I not have?
Okey-doke. Then the frog
Yeah, no, that's my turn.
has a single attack. Oh god. Hmm.
I'm still grappled
Let's,
by it.
I'll have to do the. You
You're
are, yeah.
grappled? Fuck, then.
No,
I
no,
will
it's
move.
fine. I'm slippery. I'll just walk out of it.
Sure.
He's gonna move with you. Actually, I don't have to move with you. I will literally leave that there. I'm gonna leave you about. Actually, I can drag you into this. That'd be hilarious. I'm gonna want to move around.
He's slow, right? Is his speed
He's
all messed
slowed.
up?
Oh yeah, he's slow, really slow, really slow. Okay. Can I get out of this? How
Let's
much
do
movement have I got?
AC.
15. I can only move 15, so getting to here would be my turn on the movement. Gloltic would get an attack of opportunity.
And Morgott.
Unless I bite, unless I swallow him.
Unless you
Okay,
swallow
yeah,
it.
you know what? That'll be
Morgott
my
would get
go.
it as
I'll
well.
try and. Yeah, she would, unless I swallow Morgott. Oh my
No,
God.
Goltik won't let that happen to her. He's standing in the way.
All right, Glottic's taking it.
And that
Oh.
won't hit. That won't hit Goltik
Won't it?
because he's gonna use.
Oh,
his
he's got the
shield
After
spell.
Glider.
He's gonna use his shield spell. So
Very
he says no,
nice.
Chris.
Fantastic,
Wouldn't
well
it-
played.
Wouldn't it also have disadvantage because of ancestral
Technically.
protectors? I mean, I don't know if that would make a difference. Like, if he'd rather not use the shield thing. I don't know how many
Oh,
times
yeah.
he'd use it.
Oh my God, Goltik's dead.
Holy fuck!
What
If,
happened to him?
if he'd have got hit,
Oh,
if he
okay,
would have
cool.
got hit, yeah. Holy shit, that would have been disgusting. But that
Well,
shield
that's his one
absolutely will
effect.
stop it. That is it. Yeah, that's my whole go. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm gonna move. So both.
Goltik and
Do I
Morgoth
want to
get
move
it.
now? 2 attacks, just to stop the mischief. That's all I'm moving away from, really. But
Would you really?
think
do
2
you really
attacks is
want to
nastier.
move? What's the worst a mischief
Well,
can do to you?
I don't know, because I haven't seen it. Actually, it doesn't know. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna stay. I don't want to. I was planning on getting him swallowed first, so he's gonna stay in the mischief. But with you grappled, there's nothing stopping me from just dragging you over there. Like his tentacle just reaches out and places you over
He just
here,
moves me?
basically.
Hey.
We can move you. I'm not going to use my movement. I'm going to say, I'm not going to move, but I'm going to use his movement to just drag you 15 feet, and that'll be his turn. Anyway, that's his. I can't do anything else apart from roll a wisdom save and break out of this slow.
No.
No,
Denied.
damn, that heated on a 17. The creature's movements are still sluggish, and the molasses is covered. Okay, well, that's him. Vaike.
Does Garreth's mischief affect me?
Technically, yes.
Oh, so I could have dragged you into it.
Okay.
Anyway, go ahead, Vaike. So
Um,
you're currently grappled at a distance.
yeah, but I'll
but-
just pop out with 5 feet of my movement. Just pop.
You slip it out. Yep.
Yeah.
Slip out of the tentacles.
Plan's working.
Land back in the water.
All right. Let's get to business.
Uh-oh.
First hit. That's a hit. Is that 5 above its
It's wounded!
Oh, he's wounded.
Is that 5 above its
If
armor
it bleeds,
class?
you can kill it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Can I not get prone with the entangling property of my Cestus? Is that something I can do?
Yeah, it's a bonus action to do that.
You
yeah,
mean
I'll use
snaring?
my bonus action. Yeah, with ensnaring property.
Snare, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll
Yes.
do that.
Bonus
So
action, contested athletics.
It's gonna have disadvantage because I hit 5 above its armor class with my
Oh.
Cestus.
Very, yeah. For the stagger, yeah, okay. Good luck. You got to beat a. Oh, yeah.
Make
Even with
win!
disadvantage.
Fake wins.
What the fuck?
Wow.
How did you beat it?
Why
The
is it
stagger,
this
dude.
from-
The stagger.
Oh,
The stagger.
the stagger.
There we go.
Alright.
Stagger actually
Yeah.
coming in clutch. I love to see it.
So
Wow.
it's prone.
Yeah, you hit it so hard in the belly, it sort of like reels over and falls down, whoosh, face first into the water.
All right. Let's go to town. Now we got advantage.
Crack.
All right.
You're
and then-
patting, like slamming it on the back, trying to like make him cough it up.
Give me my brother back.
Right.
And then gonna go and use another one. That's the last one.
Wait, you can action surge, Vaike.
Oh my god, I can action search.
Murder it.
Yes, you
Is
can.
that 2 more attacks?
Yep.
Yep.
Give me 2 more. I'm not done.
Oh my god. I told you the fighters
Is that
would
another
be
stagger?
clutching this.
Another stagger. I don't know what it does, but it's happening. Another one.
He's
Give me
staggered.
one more.
Oh my god, just beating this. Crazy.
God. I told you, man. It's crazy.
All
All right.
That's it. 15, 21, 36. 36 damage.
Not
Morgott!
bad, not bad. Morgott is coming in as well. This is for the Blackmore massacre. She chops off one of the tentacles and then drives the glaive into the belly, trying to slice open its innards to free the others. We have it now. Let's finish this. Notus.
Take the shot,
with
Notus.
Oh, I'm a shooter, am I?
Yeah,
Or
take
am
the
I?
shot,
No,
Notus.
no.
Take the shot.
That's disadvantage.
Well, it is so it's prone in the water. It's got Ulric swallowed. But
Like,
you can
Mischief has a swim speed. I'm not afraid of the water.
You can
Okay.
jump in.
Yeah, get in there. Stab him.
Yeah.
I'm
Stab
getting
him.
in there. I'm gonna charge up. I'm gonna like jousting style come at him.
Yeah.
Come at him, bro.
Okay.
Come at
Sis.
him, bro.
Yeah, you can roll your target the massive creature and make your attack.
Can I say in Strongheart's voice? It's routed! Get it, Notus!
God. Make sure to shudder.
I am before charging up to it. I'm going to use my bonus action to do the unwavering mark. So if it tries to attack anyone other than me, it gets disadvantage on its attack.
Oh god.
Okay, all right. So let's do Ancestral
That's
Guardian.
evil.
So I'm just going to pop that. And we're going to... Nope, it's that one.
You see the fear set in on his eyes as they look up towards you. Notice he realizes its days are perhaps numbered.
Second one.
Hell yeah.
Oh no!
And
Action
we're
surge.
going to action
is it that?
surge for good measure.
Hell yeah.
Action surge, of course, of course.
And is it 2 attacks for action surge, or is it just the one?
It's
I don't
2.
remember.
It's 2, and that hits thanks to slow.
Yeah.
And Death's Door. Wait a minute.
Wait, still
The
alive.
Beast
Hit
of
it again.
Blackmore. Yeah. The Beast of Blackmore must be felled in its entirety. You have to so yeah, another. Was that an 11?
Oh, that should have
Make
advantage.
another attack. Yeah, roll that again
I don't know why
Damage
I
doesn't
didn't roll
matter.
with advantage that time.
because
Yeah.
it died and you untargeted. That's why. But I've given
Okay.
it back. That
Yeah.
okay. That's
Okay.
still a hit, which means it takes 2 death saves. As you start to see Ulric is peering out of these wounds that it's just barely visible, and Ulric, it's your turn. It's on 2 death saves.
Get out of there, Ulric.
Do I?
Rip it
when
open
did
from
I-
the inside!
Oh,
When do I take my acid damage?
you're in here now.
No.
You've already
Oh,
taken it.
Perfect. Okay. Ooh. Let me. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Finish
I'm just gonna rip out of this thing.
Eat it from the
Okay, so-
inside.
Oh my god!
You can make
I'm gonna.
your attacks are a disadvantage, but you can
Yeah.
negate that with reckless if you wanted.
All right.
But
yep,
to rip
I'm back.
open, it is just you have to actually deal damage to it to force it to throw you up.
Perfectly fine.
Tickle it in the throat.
But you can flavor this however you like, because Ulric, how do you want to do this?
I'm gonna swing at it again. Just like it's just face down in the water. Everyone Vake's just pounding in. Notus comes in, stabs it, it's getting shot, everything. And it's like as the wounds like start appearing, it's like it's gonna like take my axe and I'm just gonna cloud one of the wounds. I'm just gonna grab the wound with my hands. I'm just gonna and just rip out of it. I'm being birthed from the stomach of this monster.
Just for Sir Ulric.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Yeah, you see Ulric's blood and guts covering his horns, and the beast is ripped asunder. Ulric emerging victorious, holding a tentacle in one hand and a pair of intestines in the other.
Wait, hold on! Don't break those. We need to collect those. Okay. Hey,
Oh,
team
man.
heart surgery! Quick! Bird Garreth. We need to get this heart on ice now.
Jesus.
We need to get the heart on ice.
Not precedented.
Well played, guys.
We
Oh,
need to
yeah.
get combat.
Freeze the water! Freeze the water!
We need all the parts. We need all the parts of this thing.
Making
Putting
ice
on-
cubes.
Prestidigitating.
Brilliant.
Press the ditch ice cubes.
Time is of the essence.
Victorious. Man, yeah, I told you guys got this. That was great.
See, I told you guys we
Burst
had
damage was
this.
nuts. Absolute burst.
So I
Well
didn't.
played.
The acid damage I would have taken at the end of my turn.
Or start. No,
You
start.
took it on
It's-
the.
Oh,
It's
did I
not.
already took it?
You have taken it, yeah.
How much was it?
9.
It was
Oh,
9.
Oh, I didn't even know. Okay.
You barely noticed.
You were
Yeah,
like,
I did.
yeah,
I
you
was
were
like-
just fighting through the pain.
Mhm.
I was expecting to get hit with like 87 damage. I'm like, okay, it's all good.
Yeah, no, not you just digested a little bit, and then maybe even your ooze is like
That's what I
talking
was
to you
doing.
psychically.
Yeah.
What's kind of wild
Feels
is
that
like
pain.
we've also kind of cleansed this area of its like corruption in a way already. It's kind of funny.
Mhm.
Mm.
I'm reading the text for prestidigitation. It says you chill warmer flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material for an hour.
Hmm.
The Froghemophart
You wanna
is
chill it?
technically non-lethal, non-living material, right?
Yes.
We can chill the hearts.
You wanna? You can
Yeah.
chill it. You wanna just cut it up and harvest this whole thing?
Yeah.
Can we?
You'll have to give me a survival check to find the heart in the devastated
Right.
body.
On the Notus or
ah.
Vaike, I think you guys should do it with your.
What?
I think
Notice
Notus. and Vaike-
I'm
You're good at
good at
survival.
survival.
Both, if one of you has it, then if two of you have it, you can roll with advantage as you work together, if you'd like.
I've
Right?
got
Notice. I'll help
proficiency.
Notice.
Garreth, Notus, and Vaike have survived. No, Vaike, you
I
don't have
don't have,
survival.
but I think what Bird is trying to say is so our second win. So that way, if we fluff the roll,
Oh,
we
I
can
see.
add our tactical mind to it.
I
Tactical mind.
don't have survival, guys.
Oh well, Garreth.
Okay.
It's all
I
on
don't
you.
know what made you think I do.
Because you have the
No.
brain cell. You have the,
The brain cell is not survival.
That's fair.
That's true. Okay,
Can
so
you
we have a
guide that?
13.
Can we guide that? And Bardic
Oh,
it?
We can do a lot of
Do
things.
I need to guide?
We can do. We
That's
can do
28.
Wow, that's an 8. Okay, yeah,
That's
that'll do.
3.
And a
Um,
3. Perfect.
Yep,
8 and a 3. That's a success.
you managed
Even.
to separate the heart, the tentacles, hell, even the
So-
eye stalks.
Oh, the eye stalks.
Yeah, the tongue. Yeah, even the tongue as well. They are all neatly separated from its body, and
Is there anything
can
interesting
chill
in the
them.
stomach that it may have eaten before? That it's just been sitting in there.
Yeah, marrow.
There are dead marrows. Yeah, like bones of fish folk were clearly digested inside there. Probably another harpoon got swallowed
So-
in the process too.
So are you saying there is bone marrow?
Oh, bone marrow. Marrow. Oh my god! That's what you Jesus. Jesus.
It was
Holy
delayed
crap.
silence. I didn't
Oh my-
realise.
Wait. Like, you guys.
I've been
honestly,
sitting
it's
on
gonna
this
be-
for so long.
I'm gonna go check
Oh,
out.
man.
I'm gonna go look for Splog's notes or his pappy's notes, whatever. I'm gonna look for some stuff. Can I
Perfect.
find the
Alright.
most pretentious looking house? Because that's probably where Splog and his family lived.
Yeah, you can. Also, let's have Ulric roll me a D100 as well. I want to see what else might have been in here, because you ripped open its stomach. You were in there for a moment, and
All right.
maybe there's
Can I take a
something
bite out of this
hanging
thing?
from. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I
Like
don't want to buy anything
this,
specific because we need specific stuff, but I just want to just take a
Just-
chunk out of it.
you can roll a con save as well. Then I guess.
100.
22! What?
Another double.
Double.
Another double.
Woo!
Did we have that one before, or is that just my imagination?
Not this one, I think.
No. Okay. All right then. So
Ulric, for your con save.
22. Wow, that couldn't be more perfect. Yes, it does look like there's still some bits of torn clothing that were swallowed up with whatever creature was wearing it at the time, and since it's been like swallowing this bioluminescent water, it may have magically enchanted it because hanging from Ulric's horn is a gossamer shawl that glows faintly in moonlight.
Whoa.
Interesting. But yeah, it's got a little bit of
Aw.
bioluminescence on it. Okay, so as for Vaike, you're looking for like through Splug's old stuff. This would have been in the what's it called? The sinking palace.
Oh,
But
so I
then
gotta go for a
it sunk.
swim?
This yeah, you'd have to swim down underneath
Yeah,
and
I
start
can
searching through the muck.
I can breathe underwater.
Okay, give me
Can
a
you?
perception check as you're down here.
Oh, I'm good
See
at
if there's
these.
anything.
I'm not so good at these.
It looks as though the Froghemoth is basically sat on the remains of the sunken palace like a large bed and has just flattened anything that it had into the
Can I have
mud.
Can I have Goltic come down and give me a hand? Maybe you let me roll it again.
Uh, okay, yeah, Glottic can give a separate roll.
Come on, Goltic. Does he have perception? He doesn't.
No, he just doesn't.
We're trying our best.
5. I'll give Morgott a go as well.
6.
6 is getting higher. Okay.
Well.
She says, well, I imagine the Nero may have pilfered anything else that was down here. They are scavengers and resourceful combatants after all. But it looks like even they were driven out.
Can I look at this pillar
is
that's
not
in the
a-
middle?
The pillar that once summoned the Marrow is gone. Wherever it
Oh.
went, it did appear once upon a time, but it has since disappeared. Now it is just this emptiness in the center.
And there's
This
no, like,
hole where it
rubble?
once emerged.
There's no rubble where it was, like at the
No.
bottom.
No, it's not like it broke or someone smashed it to pieces. It's as if it disappeared as though as quickly as it reappeared, like it probably just vanished from whichever realm it came. But maybe it emerged somewhere else and then spilled out marrow into a new realm. But either way, no. For now, it seems as though this place has been returned to normalcy.
Mm.
In any case, the quiet of this village is has returned. May even be a place to return to as well, if the Marrow aren't sticking around. I mean, it looks like the threat of them has been mostly neutralized thanks to the Froghemoth, but
If we just look
But
around
there's-
these houses in the village, like, is there anything interesting that may have just been forgotten or left behind in all the chaos? Like, there's just so many houses and buildings. In the Marrow.
yeah. So bullywugs definitely have lots of fishing gear and the such. A lot of the stuff, as I say, has been pilfered by the Marrow, who've been occupying it for such a long time. So
Mhm.
any food stores they've been run dry. Any weapons or gear that's seemingly gone. You're kind of left with sort of mundanities like fishing gear and nets. There's like a crane with baskets. There's
Would I
probably
see if
costumes and clothes.
would there be any letters with the hourglass symbol around here that maybe early on is why they went to downfall of all places?
Mhm. Letters from the hags? No, I'm afraid not.
Okay, it's worth a shot.
Downfall was built up around the hag, sure, but it's probably they went to her for protection, seeing as they've lost like 2 villages back to back. Makes
Yeah.
sense. If they could get the hag on their side, they wouldn't be messed with.
We could.
Yes, sir.
Sam can finish their sentence.
Bear was just gonna say we could tell. This looks like it'd be a good place to make soap if Travel Up would want to make it here.
Oh, with all the algae and stuff.
Wait, but they got
I
a pretty.
believe Splurlip would be insulted that you've just called them
Oh,
Traveller.
sorry, spoil it.
Explore that.
Too many frogs.
Yeah, this place has returned to a more natural state. So algae has regrown. There's lots of lily pads, lotus, but yeah, so a lot of the stuff has kind of overgrown.
Yeah, as this is a quiet time and everyone's doing their own searching, can Garreth try to see if they can somehow combine the potted plants with the sea conch with the intent of looking for music?
You have to remind me, what's the conch do?
The conch
Or is
is
it just a conch?
it's just a conch that someone collected for me from the beach.
It has the sound of the sea in it because that's what
Yeah.
conches have inside.
Mhm.
Is the thinking.
Oh yeah,
Um,
if you listen through a conch, you hear the sound of the sea, and I want it to eventually catch the sound of Sabina's song, and I sincerely believe I can do this.
This sounds
believe
like a
yeah.
kind of a magical item crafting.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be something you can do just on the fly. And I reckon you'd also need some sort of like study or at least a area to do it with all the like reagents and needed. So
But isn't
has
it
Gareth ever
because
made a magical item before?
he made a spell scroll?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's not
he's
really
got-
that he should be able to, it's that he sincerely believes he can.
believes he can. Okay. The thing is, like, once we go down this road, it sounds like
Mhm.
we can make anything out of anything and ram things
Yeah,
together
okay.
like they're Legos. But this is a complex, intricate process which will take hours of downtime. It's basically like the creation of a magic item. Sure, you've got
Yeah.
parts of one already, which will definitely reduce the time overall. But you're gonna
I'm
need
not expecting
some.
it to work like immediately or within the next 10 days.
Okay, so let's see if you can come up with the idea feasibly to make this work first. Give me an Arcana check.
Can I do that with charisma?
Sure. Okay. You got an idea of how to make this work. You know you're going to need some form of materials to do this. Now, normally in the material plane, you would use like gold's worth of stuff. That gold representing like dusts, magical inks, reagents, all these kinds of things. In the Feywild, it might be something different.
Mm-hmm.
You could come up with those if you wanted, honestly, but some sort of equivalent cost is needed. Um, but you're going to need something to like get the magical essence and be able to transfer them. Plus the potted plant and a shell. How's that fitting together? Maybe you replace
The
the
sea
pot with the
conch
shell.
is basically the receiver, or well, yeah, quote unquote the receiver, or a amplifier for the plant. The plant is supposedly reacting to sounds and musics.
Mm-hmm.
Which is at
Okay.
the very least why I want to start with the plant, and eventually I was thinking about using the flute as a catalyst. Whistle.
Yeah, the little whistle you've got. These are the kinds of things that would replace the normal monetary cost.
Mm-hmm.
Like Feywild trinkets are the currency of the
What do you mean
Feywild, effectively.
currency?
So
They're not
they are the
currency.
currency. They are.
They are not
And you've even
currency.
used them. You've used them to pay for stuff before. Specifically Baird traded one
Yeah,
at
specifically
the
Baird.
Charmin Baubles. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's you're getting
I
along
don't
the
believe
right
I
idea.
did. I
You
didn't
need
get
these.
anything from Charmin
You
Bubble.
did.
No, I didn't.
You did.
What did I get from
You
Charmin
traded
Bubble?
something for.
I didn't
the
get
spell
anything.
book.
We got the
traded a
wood. We got the
lens.
wood for the
The spell book.
fire.
Yeah.
We got the wood for the
Yeah,
fire.
and the spell book.
Mm-hmm.
But in any case, you get the ideas laid out, but it's going to take a place to do it, and you're going to need a lengthy amount of downtime as well. A place, like some sort of alchemical, or maybe like a magical study.
How does gravity affect the portable hull?
Normally,
As in, if I were to place a table in the portable hull and we move the portable hull, does stuff stay still on the table, or does it get all hustled around? Is the portable hull like a chamber, or is it actually more like a bag? Sorry, a warehouse, or more like a bag?
okay. Let me check. It's a cylindrical space. The hull exists on a different plane, though. So, if it's on a different plane, I guess the only time the orientation would matter is when you opened it again, and then that's when everything would either spill out or twist and turn. So it would remain in its upright orientation, whichever that you would remain in the orientation when you closed it.
It's in relation to the
So
whole.
after having spent like, what is it, an hour in the portable hull, I know that it would be a suitable place to set up a quote-unquote lab to make this.
Yeah, it's 10, but you can only last 10 minutes in there, right?
If it's closed, yes, but if it's open,
Mm-hmm.
He's
Okay,
saying he could make a portable study.
yeah.
sure. Yeah, you could do that. It would take up a lot of the space in it, so you might not be able to use it for everything else, but yes, you could make up a portable study.
Yeah, for
If
as
you,
long as we need to, we can do this, and if we need more space, then I'll just move the project somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Okay.
Anything else anyone would like to do?
Yeah, I want to look for the magical inks that the stuff for the inks that the artist had asked us
That was
for.
part of this. That was
Those were the
certainly part of the.
intestine. Were those the intestines of
there's some.
of the frog myth?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was going to go along with that.
Ooh.
You would have acquired those as part of that survival role. These
Okay.
the blood of the blood and innards of the froggy myth are the inks. This monstrosity is definitely magically suffused,
Okay.
and yeah, it's kind of like slimy texture on its tentacles as well. Can be used as a part of the ingredient for these inks. So we will say that you got those too. Anyone else want to search or attempt to? I know the bullywugs and
I'll gladly.
Vaike came up short.
I feel like I'm an honorary bullywug.
Mhm.
I'm green.
You want
I'll search.
You attempted to swim down and search?
I mean, I can go down and
Mhm.
I have a decent con and with the clear waters and stuff.
Okay.
I could pull out a bottle and keep a breath of air in a bottle as well. Turn it upside down
Alright,
in the
make
water.
me yeah, make me a perception check then. That's looking better.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
And I'm sure with
Some
the frogs here, it's easy for me to get over.
Yeah. Well, it's a reason why the others came up short is because there's nothing in this area where this nest is, and they seem to be very kind of focused on it, upturning it, lifting it up, like checking underneath. All the stuff that was in there is either crushed or squashed or waterlogged, and there's no like treasures that this thing keeps. But then off into the distance near the north, there is
Behind the waterfall.
there is something that yes, yeah. There's you just catch your eye on the waterfall, and
Okay.
thinking that exact thing, like, ooh, we haven't checked behind there. It draws your attention to it.
Yeah, I'll sort of say Vake's name underwater, which I'm sure is garbled as hell. Ulric. And point at the waterfall, and I'll yell to everyone else to go up here in case there's trouble, so that I'm not walking up there alone.
Okay.
But yeah,
You can head up with the bullywugs.
yeah.
And a quick search of the waterfall. It looks as though there's something discarded down here, hiding behind it. It is a round, kind of leathery-looking egg.
Oh my god.
And you remember the information that was shared from, I think it was Ziff, who said that froggy lay fertile eggs without mating, and that they care nothing for its egg, which it would make sense as to why it's not right directly within the nest. It's not like they're incubating it or anything.
Yeah.
In fact, froggy are just as likely to swallow or eat the hatchling. They care nothing for it.
Oh no.
So it's just me and Bird and the two bullywugs in here?
Jack.
Yeah, they've all looked at it, and yeah, Jack's stalking by. Oh well, that's a problem.
Baird goes, does the Feywild consider this a child? is the problem.
It's an unborn.
I don't. Do I just punch it?
No, I don't think. What do we do with this?
Maybe we can raise it.
No, we cannot raise a froghemoth, Jack. When do we? Oh, you saw what happened to this one. Look at this.
Uh,
And I don't want to give it to a hag. Look, we already encountered one person who tried raising something. And what happened to Agdon? We had to kill the dragon.
Well, Scab was able to raise a dragon.
We could use it as a bargaining chip, though. Like, it might be a bad thing in the end, but we'd be able to get something good now. Or maybe...
yeah.
Do we want to give Bavord? I mean, if it's a child, I don't want to give the child, right? Do we want to give Bavord a froghemoth egg? Imagine the twisted things she could do with this thing.
We could give it to
Sounds
Bav,
like
but
tomorrow's problem.
Can Bear try to sort of like meditate, like think, like lean up on the rock and think about this? Like, what would the Feywild think? Like trying to like put together the logic. Like, what would the wilds or stories want done here? Like what would be the fairy tale ending of this situation?
What do you think it is? The Feywild trusts you. How does Baird imagine it?
Well,
Do you imagine the fairy tale ends with Vaike punching the egg?
no. Well, fairy tales always do have the possibilities of redemption. And
This is the
we've seen plenty of things that we'd expect to be evil not really being as such. We've seen demons that help children.
Yeah. And I just saw a froghemoth almost eat my brother.
Maybe. What if we take it to the waters up by the Watcher and dip it in those waters? Maybe it could be cleansed of evil?
I'm gonna put a hand on the egg.
Mm-hmm.
What does it feel like?
It feels
slimy,
wet, rubbery, leathery.
Is there anything else in here?
We could ask the Watcher.
Anything else in here? No. It's very clear that the froghemoth just laid this egg and then just left it.
I mean, aren't we all? I don't want to make problems for tomorrow. We're in this whole business of ending all the problems.
But will it be a problem?
Yeah, it's a froghemoth.
It's a baby.
And I'm just a stranger every morning.
Okay. And I'm just a guy trying to make a difference. I mean, what if we eat it? Like, it's not going to waste. Like, Zybillo doesn't get mad if you, like, eat, like, an egg. So, like, why don't we just eat this one?
But what if it's a child, according to the Feywild?
Can people not eat eggs in the Feywild? Is that, like, forbidden?
I mean, yeah, unfertilized eggs, maybe. Actually,
yes.
Have you never been to the
Yeah.
farm?
The steelwalkers actually carry eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we just eat it?
Like, legit, the steelwalkers, like, they collect eggs.
But we don't know why they collect it.
Maybe they're gonna hatch them.
I don't know.
What do you think, Morga? What do you think we should do with it?
Morgul's thinking and says, "Well, Ballywag sees the froghemoths as sacred, almost deific creatures. They are like gods. But it is clear to me that no such monster should be worshipped. The Ballywags of Blackmoor, they only created a monster for themselves. Oh, sorry, Muckstump. Muckstump paid the ultimate price, thinking they could control such a power.
Perhaps treating it like a god was the problem.
Perhaps.
Treating anything like a god would tend it towards evil.
Nah. I don't want what happened in Mudstump to happen again.
Neither do I.
Nor do I think anybody can raise this froghemoth to be a model citizen of Downfall. You know, I don't think it's gonna go along with the silly naming convention and everyone with the title. You know. You know what? Why don't we just leave it back here behind this waterfall?
I don't think that's a good idea either. Pretending it's not our problem.
Well, no, just leave it here. We're the only people that know it's here. If we just leave it here, after we're all said and done with our adventure and Prismar's back to, we can, see if Zybilna has any idea what to do with it. I can't think of a safer place for it to be than behind this waterfall in an abandoned town that nobody goes to.
How long would it take to hatch, do you think?
Let me put my hand on it. How long would it take to hatch, do I think?
Any moment.
It's as Jack said. That's probably just tomorrow's problem.
Oh no.
Tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Feywild tomorrow, but tomorrow.
Feywild tomorrow.
What's wrong with tomorrow? Tomorrow we got plenty of time.
Dude, look in the sky, dude. It's right there.
Yeah.
It's
the problem is, Vaike, is you asked how long something would take in the Feywild. The time just doesn't apply here. Tomorrow could be the next hour. It could be years from now, but it will hatch eventually. That much is certain. How long it takes?
Can Baird
not
start crafting it, like moving one of his cloaks around to make a sling? Like he already has his hood.
No, Bird, we should not take it with us. I think we just leave it here. Pretend it doesn't exist.
I think we should smash it.
Ulric, when did you get here?
Oh, you've been over here long enough that you know what? You've been over there long enough that everyone in the pie must have been curious enough to walk over. So Notus and Garreth are here.
Guys,
well,
this is so embarrassing. I laid an egg. I'm so sorry. I didn't know I could do this.
Well, I think we should smash it.
Garreth is tinkering with the horn, so he wouldn't be there yet.
Okay.
What would Strongheart do?
Then.
What would Strongheart do? He'd probably smash it. It's a frog monster demon egg.
I think it's the smartest choice.
You know what, Chris?
Is Kirsty there? Is because I was going to say ask Clapperclaw as well.
No, Clapperclaw's gone to bed.
Okay, all right then.
Can I?
Sorry,
think
you were asking me
what Strongheart would do.
What would Strongheart do?
Well,
boy.
What would Strongheart do?
Notus. What would Strongheart do?
I'm inclined to side with Vaike on this one. Strongheart would smash the egg.
Okay. That's what Notus says. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it says personality trait. I try to see the good in people, but I cannot give comfort to those who have no goodness in them.
At the end of the day, if it grows up to be something like the thing that we've just taken out, you're saving a lot more people by destroying it now.
But if we destroy it now, we don't give it the chance to be different.
But if we give it the chance, then it'll just kill more people.
Look at what Agdon tried raising a dragon. Look what happened to him. It's a
Yes.
very good lesson.
Baird will say, exactly. Agdon. What if we just killed him?
Agdon is not a frog egg. Agdon is like a person with like a storied past. We're talking about a monster.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we don't know, but I don't know if we could assume the Froghemoth is just gonna uh, be a nice little guy. It's a monster. Agdon, at least, is like a
Sentient
person.
person.
And
That-
the Froghemoth, as far as we know, the Froghemoth just eats and
Guys,
eats and eats. And that's
didn't
it.
you just kill their parent in like 10 seconds?
Yeah, but the Froghemoth eats people and destroys things. I feel like it's pretty justified.
If we keep it
It's-
with us, we can deal with it.
I do not want to be carrying around this egg, nor do I want to take on responsibility of raising a Froghemoth, alright? I feel like we have enough on our plates as is, and having a child we have to take care of is not something we should do.
I mean, if you guys don't want to do it, I'll smash it. But I mean,
I
I
have no
think-
problem smashing it, but I want to make sure we're all in agreement here.
I mean, Sabona worries about the kids and such, but I feel like the Froghemoth is a kid eater, so I don't know if we should really,
That's a
keep it-
solid
keep-
damn argument.
keep it
Mhm.
around. I guess we could wait and see and try to teach it right from wrong, but I don't really know if it could really comprehend right and wrong. I think it just wants to eat, and I could relate, but I know right from wrong sometimes. But I don't think the Froghemoth knows at all.
Hey,
Is there
Well,
any...
didn't
well, says-
Bilna also train a Jabberwock to be good?
That is like very
Hmm.
that is very debatable.
Yeah.
All we
Yeah, didn't it kill
Train the
Peanut's mother?
Jabberwock, whether it's
Yeah.
to do good or not, we don't know.
yeah, all we know
Yeah,
is
it
apparently
killed
they
Peanut's
were cool.
mother.
Yeah, all we know is that's like Bilna and the Jabberwock are cool. We don't know what's happened between then and now.
Ah.
Is there any fireflies?
Are you gonna ask Edge?
Right now, no. This actually is a quiet moment where the fireflies are not here. It's like the whole world has gone still and silent and is waiting to see
Well-
what you do.
In the middle of this conversation with my hand still on the egg, can I bow my head and just reach out to Zybilna? Like, hey Zybilna, we're kind of in the middle of it. You send me like a sign of like what to do. Looking for some guidance. Thank you.
Oh, where's the thief? Is the thief still in?
I'll get back to you on that in just a moment. But you'll have to wait a minute for a sign.
Mm-hmm.
Are you asking this out loud, Fake?
No, I'm giving a silent prayer.
If I pick up this egg, how heavy is it?
Not that heavy. Froghemoth is a huge creature. I imagine their young probably does hatch as like maybe at least a medium, maybe. I've put it on the map as this size.
Mm-hmm.
But a hatchling, I have no idea how big a hatchling is. But we'll just say it's the size of Jack. There we go. That settles everything.
Mhm.
It's Jack sized.
If I put my ear to it, what kind
Uh-huh.
of heartbeat does it have? I'm a bard. I can feel things out with sound. and how they feel.
Let's be a medicine check. I'm gonna have you roll, but still looking for some things.
Eh.
Yeah, you can't really hear it through the shell.
Hmm.
And if there is one, it's probably faint, but I'm not sure. Here we go. Okay. Roll me a D8, Vaike.
What am I shooting for, Chris?
Doesn't. I don't know. I have no idea.
Damn.
Just
Okay,
roll an eight.
I can only roll what I know I need.
Mm. A cloud above you takes the form of an old woman's sad face.
Do I recognize the old woman?
It's a little bit hard. Clouds don't have many details on them. It just appears fluffy and puffy looking. It doesn't have as much detail enough to be able to say, look, that's that person. It just recognizable enough to make out the features of a feminine woman's face.
Maybe there isn't a right answer.
Looking up at the cloud, it's in my head. I'll ask Snickersnack. What do you think?
Yep. Sorry, what was you asking?
I was asking Snickersnack what does it think about the egg?
Okay. Interesting.
This egg is like the potential for a young froghemoth. It is potential future. What that potential holds is anyone's guess. But judging from the reaction in the sky, it seems to look disappointed with your idea.
That's what I was thinking.
Maybe it's disappointed with what you're going to do.
That's all it says.
Alright, I think we should leave it here. Just like the bogwort. You know, we came back when we were more prepared for the bogwort. I feel like we should leave the egg here.
I can take care of it. I can.
No, we can't have it get in the way of everything we're gonna do. We can't just be walking around with the froghemoth egg.
Morgul says, well, we just let nature take its course then.
I think so.
Baird will think about it and he goes, wait a minute. There's someone I think we could trust.
Who?
The Watcher?
I mean, the Watcher is a good choice. There's also... We could take it to Sue.
No, we're not gonna give the nice old lady who owns an inn with dead spirits at the bottom a froghemoth. Again, I think we just leave it here. Let nature take its course. If it grows up and lives a life and starts eating people, someone will stop it. If it doesn't make it, it doesn't make it. Honestly, it's the best we can do.
But then we're no better than the froghemoth parents.
Why are we supposed to be better than the froghemoth parents?
Maybe that's why they're like...
you think that they all have parental issues and that's why they lash out and eat people. I think Ulric was right in saying that they only go off of instinct and they just want to eat. So
Oh,
I think we should just let nature be nature. We don't need to be meddling with it. Look, it's an abandoned frog bullywug village. If anything comes, it can eat it.
wait. You're Vaike, you're saying that if a child is abandoned by their parents, they're gonna become monsters and eat people?
That is not what I'm saying.
Because if that is true, careful for Garreth.
You gonna turn into a monster?
Baird is going to start packing this thing up into a sling. I think.
No, Bird, we should not take this with us. I don't want to take this with us.
I think,
How
Baird, if
does,
you decide to bring it, it's your responsibility. The minute it turns evil, we're dealing with it.
That's fine with me.
No, because he brings it with us, and then we're gonna have to protect this thing. I'm gonna have to protect this thing.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
It's Baird's responsibility.
I gotta protect it.
No, you don't.
Yeah, yes, I do. Yeah, that's the way my brain works. Bird's my friend, but if if you're dead set on bringing this, you can. But I'm very, very unhappy about this decision. And then I'll walk out of the waterfall room and I'll let him make his choice.
All right.
I'm not putting an egg above the people here that are living right now, but if you want to bring it, bring it. I won't stop you. But I'm not about to sacrifice any of you lot for an egg.
And may I add that you've not known Baird that long. In fact, really, this is your first adventure with Baird, as far as you remember. Ulric definitely would be able to vouch for them, though. But maybe this makes sense as to why there is such a disagreement. It's like you're not quite sure who this is or what they're up to, what their game plan is with this thing. It's not quite on the same level as you perhaps were before. This is obviously just the start of the day that you've known Baird. Still getting to know them.
Ulrich, you would see that as the others are saying this, you would see like Baird's shoulders like slumping more.
Well, I guess we could just smash it later, I suppose. I wanted to...
Oh, God.
Smash it when it's a full-grown froghemoth.
I guess that'd be more fun. I guess we can give it a chance. I don't think it'll work, but I guess it doesn't hurt.
Besides, if we don't take it now, it's possible someone else will take it to the hags.
I guess it's better that we have it and not the hag.
Baird will wrap it up in like a papoose. It's the second time papooses have come up during this campaign.
Okay. To remind you of anything, Steph? Eggs and papooses.
Egbert Mark II.
Yeah, Egbert Mark II. Well, yeah, I will say for now that you do this. The egg is gathered up. Anything from any last things on Notus's mind before it's all packed up? You're fine with them just taking it.
Yeah, I'm not going to stop him from taking
Okay.
it, but I'm also not about to
Yep.
sacrifice anybody else for this egg if shit goes
Got it.
down. she'll break it herself if she has
Okay.
to. But
So everyone packs up, gets ready to go, and leave. All right. Well done, everyone. All the same, we have still a fanfare to come back to, and I'm sure maybe now that this is a place to return to. You know, like Blackmore can thrive once again.
Yeah. Why am I
Um,
slightly invisible?
Yeah.
It's only slightly because
Anyone's guess. Though Gloltic catches up to Baird as they are like doing the papoose thing
Mm-hmm.
and says, "Hey,
Yes, Galton.
like for what it's worth, I kind of agree with you. I think this could be a good opportunity, but you know, we don't know where it'll lead. So at least giving it
I
a chance is something."
every day, if the others didn't give me a chance, then I wouldn't be here. I have to do the same for others.
Right. He kind of nods and says little more about the subject. But
I will
catches up to Vaike and
I
strides
would
by his side.
I would have put my hand on his shoulder before he walked in, just sort of like to show that I appreciated what he said.
Yeah. Okay. We return to Garreth, who's set up a nice little table. You've got plenty of furniture in this Bullywug village to make that happen. So you've got Bullywug themed chairs, tables. Any other decorations you want to hang up pictures or something in here? Add little shelves, like you could
What,
strip out one of the houses and just build your own like furniture.
I just
Like
need
baskets.
a chair and a table.
Sure.
Do we even
Okay.
need a chair?
That's
Yeah.
A frog teapot.
that's all.
Oh yeah, okay, a teapot.
Yeah.
Definitely a teapot.
There you go. The Bullywug themed teapot is set out on the table. Squirts here
Hey,
and says, "Wow,
guys, who has
hey,
the
you
portable
guys
hole,
did
by the
amazing."
way?
That'd be bad.
Hmm?
Do I
You had the
remember
portable
that
hole.
part?
Yeah. I would have. Yeah, I have the hole.
Would Garreth remember that part? He only remembers that we should have a portable hole.
Doesn't matter if Bed's saying I have it, then you
Okay.
know immediately.
Cool.
I'll
Can I
gladly let you.
use it to set up some stuff?
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure you can. Yeah.
Oh, this is wrong.
Would you mind placing it on the floor for me? Thank you.
Yeah. I'll let Garreth set up his funny study.
Yeah, funny study.
Okay, yeah, you get it all set up down there, comfortable enough. You find a table that's like just the right size that you can walk around it.
Not too big, not too small.
Yeah, not too
just
small.
the perfect size.
Just right. A sturdy wood that seems to have survived the weathers of time here in thither.
Oh, this one is too moldy. This one is too hard. This one is perfectly soft.
This
I
one's
will
just
say,
right.
I do actually have to leave at 2.
Which is in
Is
what, a
2
minute?
now?
Yes, 2 is now, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Well, then we can return to Downfall and wrap it up there. I think you've pretty much 100%ed hither at this point. I can't think of anything else that's
100%.
left. Yeah,
100%
ding! You see a
glitchless
trophy
run.
pop up in the corner.
Woo!
Yeah. Glitchless.
It's called like Bavlorna's Chores or something.
Yes, that's it. Shores of Bavlorna. Totally.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that is
trying to check
something we
them.
need to discuss at the way back.
Okay.
what we actually wanted to trade the Froghemoth parts for.
Yeah. Okay.
We can do
Would you
that
like to do that
mechanic
next
thing.
time?
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah.
next time or in downtime.
Yep. That sounds good. Okay. All right. Hold on, guys. The Froghemoth battle was a wash, you could say, with that soap.
Yeah.
The the Meros are also pretty much dispatched instantly. I was like, maybe a preliminary fight just to spend some of their resources. Oh no, they just clobbered those two as well, which is pretty fun. The flump coming in was great. But
Flump.
yeah, this is dear. All right. Well, then we will conclude with you returning to Downfall, and you're just about ready to enter into the cottage. Got all your ingredients ready to negotiate start of next session, and then it depends where you want to go from there. You can discuss between now and next week whether you want to go back to Thither and finish off what's there, and let's investigate this webbed place. Also, find the other missing piece of Snicker
Mhm.
Snack
Yep.
that you firmly believe has got to be there, or whether you move on to Yon and start that whole thing. But there's still more in Thither,
Mhm.
Thither. But it's up to
Yeah,
you really
there
where
in
you want to
Thither.
go, whatever pulls you. But for now, we will end there. Thank you guys for playing, and have a very Merry Christmas. Enjoy the holidays, guys, and
Yeah.
Happy
yeah, I wish you
holidays.
Happy
Happy
holidays.
yeah,
holidays.
Happy holiday.
and a